The host might change, but this 1 minute intro never will.
Yeah, I played a different one on Wednesday. I guess I'm just doing both.
Oh, I thought that was Jacob's turn.
No, we're just waiting here because apparently you have to wait like a minute on YouTube before you can say the N word. So just whatever.
Well, out of all three of us that are here, I know which one can say it. Mad, you like Jason.
Yeah, I mean, I can say it adjacently.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, in my head, I'm like, wait, how would I say it adjacently? There's no good answer.
Just start throwing things out till something feels right.
Yeah. There's no racist on this show.
Really?
No.
Oh man, maybe I should leave it.
Or at least at the moment.
I mean, I can invite a few people on if you want me to.
I forgot about that one.
Reigning is the Mad King, comes with no ease. Burden of greatness is hard on these knees. Lameness is your particular disease.
What? How many YouTubers you know with a theme song?
Bloods and Crips got nothing on me. Always dig in, dig out for eternity. That's my war cry. It's out my Bradley. Knocking out movies like I'm fucking Jet Li. You best believe satisfaction's not guaranteed. Mama Susan treats me like I'm a refugee, but I know how to use her.
That might need an update now.
Nope. I'm just gonna call the new guy Mama Susan. All right, my little meow meows. What am I doing over here? Here we go. It's a very special edition of Saturday Mad Dump, or Mad's Dump on Saturday.
Yeah, Scott's not here because he's a boomer.
Yeah. My wife has a birthday. Yeah, we all do.
Mm-hmm. Well, but she's 40 this time.
I wasn't going to throw out her age, but yeah. Joining me now is Jacob.
How you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going for you Saturday night?
I'm doing well. Grant, you're Australian.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, that is true. So, yeah, I'm doing good. Happy to be here. I'll only be here for a little bit because, someone in my family has a birthday too. I don't know which one, but I'm going to use that as an excuse also.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not gonna lie, I've used my girlfriend a couple of times to get out of a stream that wasn't going well. I'm like, oh, I just want to go. I'm like, man,
she's nagging me again. You know how that is, guys. So I gotta.
Girlfriend's gone into labor for the 5th time this week.
Yeah.
This one may be it. But anyway, yeah. More people may join. I know I got some invites out there. But they're like, the family. That's doing family time. Yeah, whatever. And Jane is probably somewhere in Conan Exile playing. Guarantee it. She loves that game.
Yeah, I've noticed she loves it. I'll randomly just look at someone who I've never seen before. I'll just go type in Conan, look in there, type in Jane, and the name pops up. I'm like, oh, she was here.
She's awesome though, man. She encourages too many people to go and die though. She's always like, no, do it, man. You'll be fine. Go investigate that dragon.
Yeah.
Bring your lance along. It'll beat a dragon.
Right. Oh man, that lance, dude. I rode on a horse the other day with the lance, and I mean, it was just poking them. It wasn't even doing any real damage. I was like, come on, do something.
Yeah, it's more of a pushing weapon than a stabbing one.
Yeah, it's not really.
Well, tonight's show, before we get started, does have a sponsor, and tonight's sponsor is Natural Jif. Do you love protein, but you're too much of a bitch to actually eat real meat? Always try peanut butter. It goes well with pretty much anything, and it's low on sodium.
I'm a fan.
Ad read.
Yeah. I mean, I have ads I could read too. This is also sponsored by Red Gun Tea, the most conservative tea on the market. It's made with liberty, freedom, and a southern draw.
And they won't sell you out to the FBI.
Should I play that? I don't know if I have it. I'll give you the code if I do.
I don't know about this one.
No, I don't know if I have it. I should have it somewhere in my stuff, but it's been so long. Anyway, so yeah, what's happening with everybody? What's going on in the news? I hear the Guardians wasn't all that great.
No, it was very mediocre. It was extremely
it was the
mediocre.
best thing we've had in a while. But yeah, it's
I mean,
no one's seen it. So
you're comparing
that.
it
Oh,
to-
and Jamie Foxx isn't dying apparently.
okay.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
he's not done.
Playing
this time.
pickleball or something. I don't know
No.
what that means.
I was gonna retweet it because I saw that they're like, oh man, these people are just going crazy. His daughter said that everything's fine. Why didn't he say it? I was like, does he have a Twitter? Yeah, of course he has a Twitter.
It's like, so let's rewind here just in case you guys haven't been following this story. About 6 or 7 weeks ago, Jamie Foxx goes to the hospital for what is called a medical complication. They never specifically said what it was. Rumors behind the scenes saying that he suffered a stroke. So that's all that we were led to believe at that point. There was no news, no updates for a number of weeks. We heard that at one point when he suffered a stroke, he had to be resuscitated on set, which makes you believe that, oh, okay, this is actually really bad. Then after that report came out, you started hearing reports. It's like, oh, okay, he's doing better. He's going to be a slow recovery. He allegedly made a post on social media a few weeks back, and everyone was like, okay, Jamie Foxx will work his way back. Then all of a sudden, later on this week, we get a note that, oh, apparently friends and family of Jamie Foxx say preparing for the worst because his health is taking a turn. It's like, well, that's a complete 180 from what we were told a few weeks back. And all of a sudden, all these celebrities, people who are supposedly very close to Jamie Foxx, are saying, hey, prayers to Jamie. He's not looking good. You know, we need your help. So it's like, oh, okay, so this is like really, really bad. Then all of a sudden, his daughter comes out of nowhere and says, actually, my dad's been out of the hospital for the last 3 weeks. Now he's playing pickleball, which is a complete 180 from everything that we've heard up to that point. So is he completely fine? Has he recovered? Is he dead? No one really truly knows because the story keeps changing literally every single week.
Does he even know how to play pickleball? I mean, I think that's where we need to start.
Yeah.
Also,
who
what's
even
pickleball?
knows what? Yeah, I was about to say, who even knows what pickleball is? I have no clue.
Yeah. Apparently, from what I've heard, pickleball is basically tennis for pussies. So.
Wait, is that the one they played in the cartoon Robin Hood with the little feathers on the thing?
I don't
Or
know.
is
Is
that
that's just like the?
Oh, so
the
it's like tennis, but with a really hard racket. So it's not a spring racket. It's like like those kid ones, and it's
Wait.
on a really tiny tennis court.
I don't. Okay, is it that big of a difference?
It's glorified ping pong. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I like ping pong. I used
it's
to
in
play some
between.
ping
It's
pong.
in between ping pong and tennis.
Yeah. So, like I
I-
said, that's been the update. No one knows exactly what's going on. I mean, if he's been out of the hospital this much time, I don't know why you wouldn't report that. Be like, hey, he's out of the hospital, guys. He's on his way to recovery. Nobody would have questioned it. No, everyone would have moved on about their day. But because there's been so much secrecy behind what's actually going on with him, nobody knows what to believe at this point. So, like I said, he may be perfectly fine or he may be dead. We don't know.
I think it would have been more reassuring if it came from his account rather than his daughter's account. Because no offense, but I don't know you. I know Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, hell, when Jeremy Renner almost got killed by a snowmobile a few months ago, and he was in they were showing pictures of him in the hospital like the night it happened, and he's
Right.
been on the mend on talking about his recovery. So it's like we can't get like one post hospital pic of Jamie saying, "Hey, thank everyone, things are gonna be just great." It's like there's just nothing. So
Well, I mean, is there no one that works at the hospital to be like, I just got out, I just changed out his bedpan. That dude is 100% here. You know what I mean? I guess you would get in trouble for that.
like I said, what would even be like the purpose of trying to like hide it? Because you can make the argument, sure, that, well, his health is not any of your business. It's like, yeah, sure, okay, but you can't at least say exactly like what happened. It's like, when I said, you can't tell the nature of why he was in the hospital in the first place, whether it was a heart attack or a stroke, because there's been a lot of people mysteriously ending up in hospitals over the safe and effective that we're not allowed to talk about. So did that play a role in this whole situation? Did it not? And like I said, if he's really just been out of the hospital for the last 4 weeks while he's had everyone on social media saying, hey, prayers to Jamie, then Jamie needs to get better. So it's like, if you were fine this whole time, then why wouldn't you say that so that people wouldn't be worried sick about you in the first place?
Even Micah Parson was like, "Ooh, gotta send prayers to my boy Jamie Foxx." Mm-hmm. I like Micah Parsons a lot, man.
Yeah, it's like,
beast.
dude, like Nick Cannon was saying prayers for Jamie,
Yeah.
like Kevin Hart, like all these people who are the closest to him were saying, yeah, man, it looks kind of bad right now. And it was like, well, if you were...
On an unrelated note, his will has apparently been changed to his daughter for some reason. Who knows?
Oh,
Completely
that's
unrelated.
Did you see that vampire movie with him?
Was that on
Him and,
Netflix?
yeah, and Dave Franco.
Nah.
Listen, there
Oh,
was
yeah, that was terrible. That's
they were-
right.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
it was Netflix. That's why it was
Was it called
terrible.
Sunlight or something? No, was
There-
it fucking...
Daylight. No, I don't know what it was called, but there were some ideas there that were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this bounty hunter of vampires, and you collect the teeth or whatever. And there were some pretty cool
Yeah,
ideas
shit.
in there, but I mean, they wrapped it up. Snoop Dogg had a freaking Gatling gun or some shit.
Yeah, he's wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, he's wearing a cowboy hat. Yeah, it was weird, but you know, if Jamie Foxx really is okay, well that's great. You know, I'm happy to hear that he's okay. If he's not, you need a new daughter. See about a trade in. You know, this is why you shouldn't lease the daughters.
Yeah. Like I said, I just hope that he's okay at this point, but we have no idea if he's recovered from the, I guess, coincidence that he suffered
Yeah.
from about 2 months ago. So who knows at this point?
Okay, well, I
Well,
guess
there you go.
way to go, Jacob. I didn't warn him that.
He was just gonna be on.
No, that was Copa. He's a cool dude, man. I was hoping.
Yeah,
he was
I
gonna
know
be on here.
Copa,
I like
it
his
was like-
name and his tag. Don't Google Space Movie 1992.
Huh?
That's what his tag under his name said.
What did he
Don't
say?
It said, "Don't Google Space Movie 1992."
No boy.
I really want to now. Are you gonna do
Do
it,
it.
Jacob?
What-
I don't
what
have
was
a
it?
DMP
Space
on.
Movie 1992. Oh, you don't
Oh,
know this movie.
now I see it. Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, I could technically say it and not get in trouble, but I don't want to, nuke
You
Scott's
just-
channel.
You just Google it, Mad. We want to see your face.
Fine. Let me see. What was it? Space movie,
1992.
1992. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ready.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if Susan's going to give me that much of a pass to say it on here, but
no.
it's
no.
basically as bad as you guys think it is.
Day Shift. Thank you, Soul Assassin. That was the name of that freaking vampire
I
movie.
just said it like
Yeah.
2 minutes ago.
Oh, did you? I thought you said
Yeah.
Daylight. That
No.
was this Sylvester Stallone movie where he's trapped in a
The underground subway
underground thing. Yeah.
We,
No,
we
that's
have,
Subway,
we have to
yeah,
remind
it's-
ourselves that you're on the show. It's like, you think we listen to like things that come out here?
God, he has power
Dude, that was-
too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we covered the Jamie Foxx thing. I didn't tag. I don't tag anything in my video, so I'm not gonna tag anything here. Let's see. There was the Netflix thing has like a 1% rating for the Cleopatra.
But before we get into that, let's move on to our next sponsor of the night, which
okay.
is Super Sentai Die Ranger. Do you guys like the second season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Probably not, but at least this show was way better than it. So go watch Die Ranger on Tubi. So that's our second plug of tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna check and see if Copa okay.
He never came back.
No.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that would be like the best cameo ever. He just pops up,
Yeah.
shows his face for 2 seconds, and leaves.
I guess he just didn't like who was here.
Oh yeah, Grant.
Yeah, right. Jewish.
Jewish
Australian.
and Aussie.
Yeah, right. What a what a mix.
Then he drinks like Foster's beer too. It's just the absolute worst of all worlds.
I can handle the anti-Semitism, but do not say anything that I drink Foster.
But that's Australian for
that's the
beer.
Brit
It's
too far.
literally Australian for beer. Here he is.
Oh yeah, what's up, internet?
What's up?
Awesome, right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
we had to Google Space Movie 1992 to see what your tag was all about.
Oh yeah. So did you Google it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
Okay.
say it or share it on screen.
No. Oh, that's
Only because it's Scott's channel. If it was on somebody else's channel, we probably would have said it.
I am adding it. I am adding it to my list of movies for movies with Matt.
yeah. Don't Google 1992 space
Space
movies.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if it was longer than 26 minutes, I put it on my wheel for movie night. So
Oh man, if
I'm
you want some
enjoying-
good ones, I have some movies for you, man. There's Miami Connection. That is one of my favorite movies.
It's great.
There's
Especially
Break-
getting
a
you know, a
Mexican
big,
Connection, Mad, that's coming out this year.
you get a big
So-
toe in the nose while on stage.
We saw Ninja Terminator do Jaguar took off this chick's panties with his toes. That was awesome.
Oh, see,
All right, let's see here.
This
the
is
culture I love.
So this is our Friday night movie night reel.
These
because,
are horrible.
Yeah, so we have 10
Tremors is
movies
great.
that we have by average. Well, I mean, this is kind of our, I guess, our diversity here as far as movies go. We go for like some hits people know, and then like some really, really bad B movies too.
Yeah.
So we have Scream 2, we have 1981's Road Games, we have 1992 Juice, Labyrinth, CB4,
CB4, bro. That's a
CB4,
classic.
dude.
Twister, Invasion USA, Savage Streets with Linda Blair, Tremors, and Brewster's Millions. So
I haven't heard a bad movie yet, but
Yeah, no space movie, I noticed.
no 1992 space
We,
movies. So
We saw Ninja 3 The Domination. A lot of ninja movies. We saw that one. We saw the wow, man, what else? Oh, we saw this one by this dude. Man, what is it? It's called Revenge or some shit like that. He's 4'11", and his name is Sonny. It's crazy. There's some good things, but Killing American Style. That's another one we watched recently. Yeah,
Killing American Style.
yeah, it's horrible.
It's an American style killing.
It's got AR-15 in it for sure.
I tell you what, the worst movie we've seen fairly recently on our movie nights has to be The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey. And we was actually kind of excited to watch it recently because we thought it was going to be like one of those like so bad it's actually good type movies. And it kind of was for like maybe like the first 20 minutes or so. But it's like as it just went on, it's like, oh, they didn't give Jim Carrey a script. They just let Jim Carrey be full Jim Carrey for 90 minutes.
But with the eye of Ben Stiller, he has that kind of that dark, uncanny, kind of feel to him.
And then to put the icing on the cake, they paid him $20 million to be in that film. Which
That was the first.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first time an actor was paid $20 million. Everybody was pissed that he got 20 on that.
Adjusted for inflation, that's almost $40 million today.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The worst movie we've seen that it almost broke us was Southland Tales with The Rock. Yeah, and Sean William Scott, and fucking Yeti found the extended director's cut. It's another hour of nonsense put on top of it. It's unbearable.
It's almost as bad. Like he'll either do that, or he'll have there'll be a movie that we know is full of scantily clad ladies and everything, and he'll find the Christian version that cuts all of it out.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Yeah,
Hard Ticket is legit.
He found the Baptist version of it where there's no nudity.
There's a Baptist version of Hard Ticket to
I'm
Hawaii.
guessing. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, is it just nudity removed that when they wouldn't like remove like the witchcraft or the drinking, like all the other bad stuff?
No, it was just
the
the
snakes
women.
are gone.
Oh no, the snake's still there too. But
Okay,
your
good.
parents didn't do this. I remember going to see Tombstone at the movie theater, and my dad covering up my eyes because there was a naked woman painted on the wall while they were playing poker. Shoot out of OK Corral, not a problem. Everything else, not a problem. But that naked lady, I didn't know there was a sex scene in Jerry Maguire until I was in my 20s, because the version
scene,
I
bro.
had, it cuts to a Looney Tune commercial. And I'm like, this is weird. In the middle of this movie, it picks up after they're done. I had no clue.
For the first time we watched Debbie Does Dallas, it was a 4-minute film. It's like, what the hell is the big deal about this?
And it was all Looney Tunes stuff. It was the best of Looney Tunes.
I don't know where he got it from. I think he got it from a church friend. And it was Jana.
No association. I don't know her. She
Yeah,
doesn't know me.
totally not. Completely disregarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ghosts me all the time, and we live in the same house.
Terrible
man.
person.
Okay, you
You don't let her on your videos, do you?
No, absolutely not.
Never do
I
it.
barely let her have internet.
Dude. Once they get on there, they never.
And then she always has this baby crying in the background, which is really annoying.
Oh my god! Seriously, the baby.
How's that been going for you?
Oh,
yeah,
well,
man. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a blessing. The lack of sleep is made up for the fact that I get to enjoy the fact that I have a lack of sleep.
Yep. My little hack there: whenever your baby goes to sleep,
Adderall.
you go to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Adderall, yeah.
we had different hacks.
Yeah, mine was the not so addictive one.
No, so I take the night shift. So when baby and mom go to bed at like 11, that's like usually the last feeding of the night, and then
Yeah.
I'll stay up for the 1 o'clock feeding, the 1 to 2 o'clock feeding,
Yeah.
and then.
Let's
But
take
she's
a
been
breath.
restless lately, so she was crying in her crib one night, and I said, "All right, do you want to come out and watch Conan the Barbarian with Daddy?" And she immediately shut up, and I was like, "All right, I've done
What
good."
was
So
the
we watched
movie?
Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A good start.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, we're starting strong here. And so she drank a bottle, and we watched the entire thing, and then she finally fell asleep at the end credits. I'm not even joking. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, she was enjoying it.
They don't
I was
even know.
enjoying it.
They don't even know that they're a person yet. They
No.
for real. Babies don't develop this sense of self until I think a year, almost
tell me that.
18 months.
I was giving her
Yeah.
this
When
entire
they start
persona.
looking at their hands and they start doing things with their hands and they realize they can do things, that's when
Yeah.
they know. So,
Well, and whenever you take away the bottle, it's like, whoa, I want that. That should be mine. And then
Right.
they become assholes for the rest of their lives. As all
can't
people
wait.
do. Yeah. Anyway, Kobo, what do you got going on, man?
Nothing much. I just did like a breakdown of Oppenheimer on my channel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you've seen it?
No, I did a breakdown of the trailer. Sorry, I didn't
Oh.
fully. Yeah, but yeah, Chris Nolan had me over personally, and we watched it, and that's why I get to call him Chris. And no, I broke down the trailer.
I just call him
the
Sea
other
Dog.
day. Oh, you call him Sea Dog? Yeah, I'm not on that level yet. So broke down that trailer this week, and then I'm switching gears here, and I'm doing a review on the 1985 classic Commando, and doing a deep dive on that one because it has so much depth to it. It being like the best father-daughter movie ever, I thought it was apropos that's what I come back on. So that's what I'm up to.
That's father.
I don't know. I thought maybe True Lies was.
That's a good one.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't kill 150 armed militiamen.
No, but he killed a lot of brown people.
That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, you can afford to get rid of those. I mean, it's no big deal, really.
I've already made waves with the 1992 space movies, so never mind.
You're developing a trend here very quickly.
Oh, Jacob, I have a movie for you.
Oh, boy,
It's
here we
called Tartarus. Tartarus.
God.
It's from the same director, writer, and star of Suburban Sasquatch.
go. That I know, but yeah, I haven't heard that other one. So,
Suburban
is
Sasquatch.
it very similar in this way? Is it very similar in
Oh.
quality?
It's he has the ego of a Neil Breen, but nowhere near the talent.
That's saying a lot. Yeah.
Right? Oh,
That's
so excited
saying
for
a
Neil
lot.
Breen's new movie. Kobo, you seen Neil Breen's work, right?
No, not at all.
What? He's one of the greatest.
What?
He's one of the greatest
We have to
directors
pull
of all
up a
time.
trailer. We have to pull up a trailer.
yeah,
Trailer, I got
Bring
the
it
whole
up, bring it
movie.
up.
I don't give a shit about Scott's channel. It won't get claimed. I know this. I've watched it on multiple teams.
Scott's not going to be able to stream for like a month because he claimed Neil Breen.
No. I've watched plenty from him. Hold on, yeah, I'll see if I can bring one up. But yeah, dude, Neil Breen, man, he has a new movie coming out. He won Best Overall Picture at Real Movie event, or it's like Sundance, and it's Real
Yeah,
Movie.
it's like Sundance.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, it was that good that actually made him the president and the judge of that same organization.
Oh, that's not bad.
Is it his festival?
No, well, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, so his new trailer, I mean his new movie, he's going really hard with the special effects, which I appreciate,
Isn't that a
he's re-
staple for all his movies?
No, well, I mean,
It's
he's
the
really
awesome
stepping up
visual
his
effects.
game.
Well,
Yeah.
the staple for his movies is an empty bed, someone's feet, a can of tuna, shirtless,
he's
destroying
Jesus.
laptops. Yeah, he's Jesus.
Yeah. Cade is his twin brother. They were
They-
abducted by aliens, and they were android. They had android shit put on them.
Can you
And-
imagine if Neil Breen directed a Captain Marvel movie?
I would love
I
it.
think together we can make a success of this project. They are
See, real stares.
Oh,
I don't want to hear shit from anybody else.
our heroes.
I can barely tell that
we
screen.
will never let them down.
You think he's standing
dare you.
on a green box?
He looks like the guy who voiced Lord Zed.
I would like to think he's standing on the back of a guy in a green man suit.
We had 2 more last night.
I've been a cop. That's 100% accurate for The Office.
Okay.
Real hospital, real mental hospital he's going into. Real people. This is
Those
his.
chairs are like 30 times bigger than he is.
He has no ability to capture anyone with his trailers.
Why would you not get like a non-abandoned like insane asylum picture?
We're trying. We're trying.
He's
That's
the
not
master
good
of proportions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh God, no.
He probably should.
She just came out of yoga class, dude.
He probably should put one of the action scenes in a little earlier. He does have action scenes coming up.
But he likes to tell you the entire film in the trailers.
Yeah, kinda sometimes.
He's really teasing me with this.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
no.
what in the cinnamon toast fuck is this shit?
I think this is actually a real place. No, it's not.
No.
No.
I don't even think that guy on the left is in the
I
scene.
want to see where my money's been going.
I mean, in all honesty, is this
Oh,
anything
man.
different than Marvel's doing? I mean, they filmed all their screens in front of a blue screen, right?
No,
I love this video. He's not even looking at it because they're in 2 different spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like it's shot in the volume as well.
You must know something.
That was ADR. That's his brother Cade.
Cade.
There's been a huge increase in the amount of kidnapping of the youths and runaways that are being used for medical testing. We'd like you to keep a lookout for any
Most
irregularities
natural
that
dialogue
happen
you'll
in
ever
your
hear in
lab.
a film.
If they're being kidnapped for medical experiments, how do you know that's what they're being kidnapped? They're being fucking kidnapped.
Will make a difference.
Whoa, his eye. You see that? That's weird.
Oh, dude, not even a zoom in on
Here
it.
we go. That's not me. That's him pausing it like that. See, it's like the Matrix,
That's
but
the Matrix.
We've
He totally
taken
jacked
in
that from the
6 new
Matrix.
patients this week.
or did the Matrix jack it from
We've
him?
lost 2.
Oh no.
Actually, if we go back, she realized that she
We've
was supposed
lost
to
2.
walk on the spot. You
We've
watch.
taken in
Oh, yeah.
6
You're like,
new
oh shit, I'm supposed to be
patients.
walking.
We've lost 2.
We can't afford.
Looks like
to
one of the
lose
old Resident Evil games.
Patients are
She has
money.
a boot on. Like,
Wherever there's an injustice, I will be there.
Wow, so
Wherever
you were
there's a
causing it
fight,
all?
we will be there.
I don't know who he is.
Wherever you call me,
I will never.
I'll be there.
Wherever you... Oh, that's the drill. Yeah.
These are just random scenes that he has put together in said trailer.
This is a
No,
movie
dude,
trailer, right?
Yeah.
This is a pretty cohesive plot that I'm gathering. This is
Oh,
something.
and by
I
the
can-
way, they're probably the same age in the storyline.
Yeah.
They're coming for you, my warriors.
You're not even talking.
This is what I've been preparing you for.
He has a little bit of a Jesus complex.
A little bit.
A li- yes, there is one movie. I think it's Double Down, where when he intros, he comes down as if he has been crucified. So that's the trailer, man. I'm looking forward to it. I was hoping to catch it at one of the festivals, maybe in Austin, but I don't know. He's not gonna bring it to the festival down there. So
I sent you a link in the private chat for another movie you definitely need to do for your
movies are mad.
Yep.
What Mexican Connection? I don't know if I'm in on movies that have to rely on rhyme to sell you on it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about brown people.
Oh.
Yeah, once again,
Dude, look who the main
I had to keep
character
my
is.
mouth shut.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
He's
see who
worn
it
out
was.
all of his brown people jokes for
Yeah.
tonight.
Damien Chapa?
Yeah, dude, he's the greatest actor. Remember?
Wait,
What? A,
He played a Spanish gang leader in Blood In, Blood Out.
oh shit!
Oh,
That's
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh man, He's still trying to play Mexicans.
No, he's Italian now.
Oh, Italian. Okay, well,
but
there's
also
that.
Mexican.
Well, not too far out. Have you ever seen Blood In, Blood Out? Anybody? Jacob? No?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Very good.
Vas
Just
locos
hard,
for
dude.
life, ese. Blood
us
in,
some
blood out. My skin may be white, but I'm brown on the inside. That's not me.
literally how
That's
it
a quote.
talks.
That's a quote.
you got what's his name, Benjamin Pratt in there. You know, an
Yeah,
actual
Benjamin
Spanish
Pratt's
guy
in it.
Who speaks like a white guy throughout the entire thing, and then
Yep.
the white guy speaks like that.
Yes.
Oh, and of course, because it's a Mexican, he's got Mexican people in it. Danny Trejo's in it.
True. Well, I mean, he's in all of them, like the
Yeah, he's in
Native American guy. I forgot his name. The one that was in Last of the Mohicans. A Million Ways to Die in the West. Geronimo with Matt Damon. And all the no, I don't know his name. You know who he is. You'll see him. But did anybody see Air yet? By the way, am I the only one?
No, but it's streaming soon, right?
It is right now. Yeah, on Amazon. I enjoyed it. It was full of shit, and you want to talk about making people look good who should not be made to look that good. You know what I mean? Bob Knight is not that cool of a motherfucker. I don't care.
Yeah, that was complete and utter Nike propaganda from start to finish.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That's the Matt Damon one.
Yeah. Ben Affleck directed it. It's a good movie. It's a complete bullshit story. I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I like Ben Affleck.
I will
as the
say
director.
this: I just watched Ben Affleck in a film called Hypnotic earlier today, and that's an even worse film than Air. So Ben's off to a great start in 2023.
Man, I like, dude. I like the
It's like now that I saw that movie, I understand why he was so mad at the miserable putting J-Lo in that car earlier.
I do have to say that it was smart to not put Michael Jordan in Air, though.
Yeah, because it would be
really
too
smart
distracting.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be way too distracting from what the story actually
Yeah,
is.
it would take away from his mother.
Yeah, because
being
they
the
would
star.
have to tell like a Michael Jordan story rather than a Nike story, which probably
Right.
would have been a better story.
Yeah, but we already got The Last Dance. How much more Michael Jordan?
So they did that already.
That was good. I like The Last Dance, but man, they really glossed over how Michael Jordan's dad died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's what I didn't. Yeah, that's the thing that didn't make any sense to me. Like when Matt Damon is making that big Nike speech, that Academy
It was a good
Award-winning
speech. It was
speech,
a
quote
good fucking
unquote.
speech.
But it's like they completely gloss over the fact. Oh, here's Michael Jordan's most traumatic experience in his entire life: the death of his father, which caused him to leave basketball for a couple of years. And
Well-
it's just like,
Oh, this was in Air.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they have the death of. His
Oh
father.
no, they do not. They
No.
they show a
They
newspaper
they play video footage of like him at the funeral, and then it's like the very next scene. It's like they're putting like the spotlight on Michael Jordan's father, who's in the room with him while he's making this pitch too. So it's like you just glossed over his father's death
Yeah.
while he's sitting right there.
Even at the end, they talk about what the mother's doing now. They're talking about Bob Knight. Isn't that his name? It's Bob Knight, right? The Nike guy.
Yeah.
No, Bob Knight's the
No. You're talking about Phil Knight.
Coach.
Or-
Phil Knight. Sorry, yeah, Phil Knight. They're like, Phil Knight has donated over $8 million, or I forgot, maybe it was billion,
Yeah.
dollars or whatever. I'm like, ooh boy.
They also very much glossed over the fact that Nike has a little shady history with Asian countries making their shoes too. So,
They brought it
They're
up.
not brown. We can talk about them.
They brought it up, but they justified it because he has to buy shoes for his little girl to like him. And legit, at the end, when he was like, "Oh, come out here," I thought he was gonna give him the prototype shoes for Michael Jordan for his little girl to love him, but he didn't. I was like, "Oh, that's disappointing." I'm sure
Nope.
they're
Yeah, get the
divorce.
patent leathers out.
what?
The patent leather, the 96 patent leathers is the ones that everybody wants.
Fair enough.
British Knights, man, it's Dada or nothing. No, nobody else wore Dada.
Nope.
No.
I do like the fact that they try to throw Adidas under the bus by calling them Nazis.
Oh,
even
bro. That, and they gave everyone that worked for Adidas the most cartoon level of a German accent. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we
Because it
kill you.
makes the
That's a bad,
shoes.
that's bad German. accent. But yeah,
He's like, yeah, we have 8-year-old Asian girls making our shoes, but they got Nazis.
Yeah.
What company are you gonna choose?
Yeah,
basically.
female labor.
Yeah. But no, I like Ben Affleck as a director more than an actor. Personally, I think The Town was great. I was really excited to see his Batman movie. If he was going to direct it, I thought that would have been neat. But I guess we're getting The Flash.
Do you mean the Batman movie starring the Flash? Or featuring the Flash?
Did you see that he has a Batman costume now with Flash logo on it?
That they're doing everything they possibly can to ignore the elephant in the room and like, please go watch this movie because we sunk about $700 million on this thing being a success.
They can't exactly delete it out of the hard drive like they did Batgirl.
Man, that's one of the biggest tragedies. That's bigger than the new, what was it with the internet gas and Snowflake and Safe Space?
The new Warriors.
Yeah, the new Warriors.
And they're still melting down about that because they took away their opportunity to call people racist and sexist for not liking that movie. It's like just snatched it right out of their hands. It's like, yeah, this film's never going to get released.
Yeah, I want it to. I am all for it being released because there's so much content to be mined from such a shit show that it would be. But yeah, I mean, I'll give Warner Brothers credit. They locked Ezra Miller up in the tower with the Animaniacs, and he's been staying out of trouble ever since. Poor Dot, though. Dude, gets smacked around and chairs thrown at her.
Dude, I've been calling this for months. They're going to keep him on ice until the film is ripe to be released and give it about like a month before the release date. You're going to get that Ezra Miller sit down with Good Morning America where they're going to bring up all the news stories. He's going to sit there, give his little BS excuse, talk about, I was in a really dark place and, I've really cleaned up my act over the last few months. They're going to be like, oh, well, he says he's sorry, people. Let's go forgive him and go watch his movie.
Michael Sheridan, is that his name? He was like
Michael Shannon. Who's a
Shannon,
complete piece of shit.
Yeah, he was like, I don't like it when people get picked on. Oh?
Yeah. Keep in mind, this is the same guy who, when Trump was running in 2016, went as far as to say if you have family members who voted for Trump, you consider them dead and that they're all a piece of shit, they all need to die. This is something that he actually said like 2017.
Yeah.
But now when it comes to Ezra Miller, hey, come on, guys. We can't keep beating up on people like Ezra. We got to give him a second chance.
The girlfriend and I, we're watching his Waco, the sequel to the one with Taylor Kitsch. And,
dude, the main guy in that kind of looked a lot like you with long hair. Not gonna lie. Every time I said, I'm like, is that a mad deep fake?
But I was really worried that it was going to try to bring in modern day white supremacists, as you know what I mean, trying to link both. They haven't yet. They've been sticking okay to what happened.
4 episodes to go. They can still do it.
No, there's 1 episode to go.
Oh, okay, I'm behind then.
Yeah, it's up by a lot. It's a 5-part series. But I like the first one. I'm a big Taylor Kitsch fan. I think he's very underrated. Savages was an awesome movie. It's I think it's one of my favorite Oliver Stone movies. He's a hard director to like. No, nobody else.
Well, Oliver Stone hasn't made a hit since like the 90s.
No, this wasn't a hit, but it was good. I liked it. It was him and Kick-Ass. I don't know his name. Taylor. Is it Taylor or something?
Is this a newer one?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah, and it had
the guy that married the 40-year-old director when he was 20.
Yeah, didn't they just get divorced recently?
Apparently he was what was it? She was too virile for him.
What?
Yeah. Apparently she wanted to do swinging and all that sort of shit. And he's just like, no, I want to settle down.
So the older one wanted to be like, I still want to have wild sex in my 50s.
Adding dirt to the test range to debunk the flashbang setting fire. That show isn't on the. I mean, I guess I don't think you can really judge an entire miniseries by they didn't do this one thing. Well, I mean, shit, they can't do everything, But the acting's good. It's okay, enjoying it. But Yellow Jackets, I gotta finish that. We have 1 episode left. I am shocked at how much
that show always makes me hungry.
Yellow Jackets. Have y'all not seen Yellow Jackets either?
No,
I typically don't watch television.
Listen, you know me, Jacob. I'm not a fan of women in my movies. But
Ew, gross.
yeah, right. This one has a whole team of high school soccer players that crash in the wilderness, and then it goes Lord of the Flies real fucking quick, and they start eating people. But it's actually really good. Christina Ricci, amazing in it. She steals the entire series, and they need to have her more.
I think the biggest problem that they ran into is they went for the Chinese girl straight away, and then they were hungry half an hour later.
Well, no, the first one was I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, really liking it. That and From's another good show on TV right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's tonight, isn't it?
But I keep hearing that it's like From is along the same lines as Lost.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned that we're getting too many questions and zero answers. You know?
You're getting those
Here's the thing, it's
JJ
it's not J.J. Abrams, so that's
it's
good.
not,
At least
but-
we know it's going to get answered.
Well, good luck. You never know. They might just cancel it.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty popular for MGM Plus, which is a thing.
Yeah.
It also has that dirty black bag. Jake, we just jump in when I name a series. These are things that you know what the problem is. These are good things. You don't enjoy things.
Well, like television shows?
Yeah, or movies.
Yeah, I told you I don't watch television shows. Television, like, look, this whole writer strike is like the best thing that's ever happened to me because you're telling me that the same people who have been producing absolute other garbage on broadcast television and cable and streaming for the last few years are not going to be writing scripts for Hollywood for the next few months. This is the greatest thing ever. Oh God, what are we going to do without the writers of Euphoria to give us great content for the next few months? Or who's going to write the newest Netflix adaptation of Resident Evil? Like, you guys are going on strike, great, go on strike and forget to come back.
But dude,
Bro.
Blade, we're not getting another Blade.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that because everything we've heard about Blade so far has been absolutely amazing.
I'm just
Marsala
gutted there's no
Ali
season
as
2 of
Blade.
She-Hulk.
I listened. Shit. What were y'all just talking? Oh, Blade being written by a white guy.
Ugh.
What happened to this whole? We need people to speak for people.
No. It's only surface level stuff. They don't
Yeah.
care what's happening in the background.
No. Well, that's why they can justify the whole Cleopatra thing by saying she is socially black.
I love that. I love the fact that they're telling the Egyptians that they're racist.
Yeah.
The Egyptians are like, we're suing your asses for putting a black woman in there.
Not only that, but somebody who's involved with the show went as far to say, no, actually Cleopatra was black, and you Egyptians over there need to get over the real history. It's the absolute audacity.
They actually said they had the audacity to even go as far as saying, America's racism has reached worldwide proportions. They got the Egyptians tricked.
I imagine going to an entire country and be like, no, you guys need to accept the fact that we're the real Egyptians.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not just
like
that. They're basically
they're
saying,
also
no, we're the real Africans, not you. The people who live in the continent of Africa, we're the real Africans.
And we're also the real Jews who have stolen from us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just Nick Cannon. But
Yeah,
that's
he has a very
insane.
interesting relationship with.
Nick Cannon or
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Whoa. No, Kanye watched what's his name?
Oh yeah, he
21
watched
Jump Street.
21 Jump Street. So now he
Yeah.
doesn't hate the Jews anymore.
I get that.
On a hill.
I mean,
Movies bring everybody together.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Hitler-
if I had married a harlot and had multiple kids with her, I'd probably blame the Jews too, right?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if a certain Austrian painter was exposed to something like Black Cleopatra, he might have changed his mind on a couple of things.
You think that would have been it?
I think it would have been it. He'd be like,
If he
I think-
would have seen one stand-up set from Jerry Seinfeld, it would have changed his entire perspective.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Or Andrew
So,
Dice
so
Clay,
what's
who's
up
also
with
a
these
Jew.
bagels?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good German accent. I got that.
He just goes up to his entire crowd and just starts throwing out Seinfeld material. They're okay, guys.
Oh, my God.
They're some of the funniest people. I don't know
You
why
would
I
never
went
have
into
thought it.
Mario. My accents are a little off tonight.
Oh, I thought that was Nikola Tesla.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he has that Eastern Hemisphere accent.
Yeah.
It's famous. No, but well, shit, we were on. Oh, the Cleopatra thing. Yeah, they said that she is socially black, which is weird.
What does that mean?
Well,
What does any of this mean? What does anything in our clown world of 2023 actually mean anymore?
It's weird because I'm pretty sure Rachel Dolezal said that she was socially black, and they're like, "Whoa, hold on there." I mean,
I don't think so, white girl.
I mean, Vanilla Ice had one of the biggest hits in the 1990s. We just mocked him for 30 years because he was trying to be black. But now apparently you just be socially black. If he had just did that a while ago, we never would have been in this mess.
no, you can only do it historically. You can't do it presently. I think that's
Right.
the difference. Like, you know, me, my stepdad was black. My first cassette was Digital Underground. You know what I mean? I watched Stars Black, the channel, all the time.
I'm like full Sicilian, so I'm half black or something like that.
I used to watch BET Uncut back in the day. I'm like 60% black, right?
I watched
My
Smart
dad used
Guy
to-
and Sister in the afternoons when I got home from school.
Yeah. My dad used to turn on the movie Shaft, and we'd watch it, and he'd be like, "You got to learn your culture, dude."
Oh man!
By the way, if you ever go back and watch like those old those old episodes of like the Wayans Brothers, like back in the day,
Yeah, I love that show.
The Wayans Brothers style of comedy does not hold up with time.
No,
I'll
I
just
doubt
make
it.
that-
No. I don't even have to watch. Well, no, hold on now. Are we saying Damon? Because Blink Man, I watched a couple months ago. That movie holds up 100%. It's
Major Pain as
hilarious.
well.
Major Pain holds up too.
Yeah.
I say Keenan stuff and Damon stuff holds up very well, but Marlon and Sean not so much.
What about In Living Color?
Oh, it holds
That's
up.
still-
Homie
yeah,
the
is it-
Clown.
Like I say, Keenan stuff's still pretty good. Like if you go back and watch I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, that's still
Oh,
an
that's-
hilarious movie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's untouchable.
Yeah, that's a good. What about Friday? I haven't watched that in forever. It never really felt that funny though. It was less funny, more of a drama.
Yeah,
Now-
it definitely is played up as more of like a drama than just like a
Yeah.
straight up comedy. I think like Chris Tucker was there to be like the comedic relief, but it was definitely more straight than the ones that came after it, where it was just like, we're
Oh,
just gonna
for
be a complete
sure.
clown show.
By the
What
time
about
they
Boys in the
became
Hood? Anybody
more of
get
a
laugh
comedy,
out of that?
more of a comedy.
Yeah.
Or
Menace
don't be
society.
a menace. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your
Your
pickle
juice in the
juice.
hood or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. It opens up hilarious. Oh, my baby. That's not my baby.
I think Keenan directed that one too.
Yeah, I
if I'm
think he
not
did too.
mistaken.
Yeah, it was the precursor to Scary Movie, you know, for them.
Yeah.
I wonder if Scary Movie still holds up. I haven't
No.
seen that in a good hot minute. No,
We did it. We literally just watched that film a couple weeks back for Mephisto's movie reviews night, and that movie does not hold up well with time. Like I said, it's the problem with that style of comedy where it's all just like references and jokes
Yeah.
to things that are funny at the time. After 25 years, you just look back. I was like, oh yeah, remember the "was up" thing? That was funny, right? And it's just like, oh no.
Oh yeah, they have a bit in that, don't they? Oh,
Yeah.
What's up? That's still funny. I say that all the time. It's my ringtone still. What's up?
What's up? dude? Oh man, see, the worst part about this whole Dylan Mulvaney thing is I had to change mine from the frogs. You know, I had him
Oh yeah,
incoming
because they were
Oh,
making the
I
frogs
don't know.
gay.
Oh yeah, that I didn't even put that together. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, with what are they spoof movies, man? I think Robin Hood Men in Tights did it perfectly because that movie holds up because it's not about references. It's just funny material. Spaceballs does not hold up for me, at least.
What?
Dude, we watched the girlfriend and I. We watched. Watched Robin Hood Men in Tights. We're like, man, that's so awesome, dude. We ought to watch Spaceballs. 10 minutes in, we're like, let's change it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Spaceballs is a
wasn't there,
classic
man.
to me. It's there.
Not another teen movie holds up. I watched that not too long ago. I thought it was still hilarious. But I guess it's because I'm from that American Pie time.
Yeah.
You know? With
And
the
that
cargo
one has
pants.
a lot of direct references to like pretty much John Hughes' like entire catalog too. So yeah.
Or she's all that and all that. Gross. She has paint on her overalls and glasses. Euro Trip. That's a great one. That's funny.
Have you seen Rachel Lee Cook recently? Like Rachel Lee
Who the
Cook
fuck
looks
is Rachel
like
Lee Cook?
The girl
She's all
from she's all
Oh,
that.
she's all that.
Yeah,
She wasn't
Josie
all
and the
that.
Pussycats and all that good stuff. She was a big thing 20 years ago for any of you kids listening to the channel now. But she basically looks like if Natalie Portman hadn't went completely insane. Like that's
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Monkey Jiva said he was hired on Not Another Teen Movie, but they cut him because he wasn't Asian enough.
That sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Wait, they only had? Did they even have Asians? They had the white kids that thought they were Asian.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Asian people existed back then. Right?
Are you sure? We're talking early 2000s.
Yeah, right. I mean,
There was Jackie Chan.
Chow Yun Fat. Michelle
Lucy
Yeoh.
Liu.
Jackie
Lucy
Chan.
Liu.
Oh wait, no.
Michelle Yeoh.
Jet Li. There's another one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jet Li.
Jet Li.
Yeah. Romeo Must Die. I remember that. Everybody. I don't know why.
Dude, Chow Yun Fat and Bulletproof Mom.
Oh my God, do you guys remember the movie with Steven Seagal and
Oh,
Ja
absolutely.
Rule?
Are you talking about? Which one was it? It wasn't. Wait, was that the one where he was the monk, Glimmer Man? That's not.
No.
Glimmer Man.
This
that was
is years after
DMX,
that
wasn't
one.
it?
No, it was Steven Seagal and Ja Rule, and they were in a movie. It came out in maybe like 2002, somewhere like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. I think they were in like a prison, if I'm not mistaken.
Bobby Lee. Yeah, man, I don't know about that. I loved Steven Seagal when I was growing up. Marked for Death, Above the Law, Out for Justice. That was his trilogy, and then he got Under Siege, which, by the way, him and that chick did not get along.
No,
He may have
Half Past
been a
Dead
little
is
aggressive.
the name of the movie.
Half Past Dead. Now I remember
Yeah.
it. Yeah, man.
But Under Siege is his best.
Well.
Because I can't really stand Seagal, but his
No.
Under Siege is legit.
You know, he had to change his voice when he was first trying to get into Hollywood. He did a demonstration where everybody would flip for him when he does his little hand thing.
Yeah.
But apparently he had a really high voice, and they're like, oh, no, this is not going to work as an action star. So that's why he talks like this all the time. Because he actually has a really high voice.
Yeah. What did you say?
I'm going to take it to the bank. The blood bank.
It's just think that was when he actually put effort into his work.
Yeah. Did you hear the story about him shitting himself?
Please tell me this story.
So it was some stunt coordinator or whatever, and he was like, I can break out of your best hold. Go ahead. Try to put me in your best hold. So he wraps him up in a rear naked choke, and he goes, and he just shit himself. That was good. That was a good move. I gotta go.
If you're gonna ask someone to put you in a chokehold, at least take a shit before you apply the chokehold. Don't
but-
hold it in and then get choked out.
What happens if that was his defense move to get it out? Like, I'm just going to shit. He's got to let me go.
Look, I'll tell you this. I am afraid of prison. I think we talked about this last week because Shot Caller is a great movie. But my biggest fear is going to prison and having to stuff things up my booty like heroin and shit to bring out to the yard because I couldn't do it. There's no way. See, look, Grant had to run.
Yeah, he was like, nah, never mind.
Do you want me to share this, Jacob?
Which one?
I don't know. Whatever you're sharing.
Oh yeah, that. I mean, I figured that Grant, because he's in charge of the show.
Who the hell is this?
That's Rachel Lee Cook. That's what she looks like now.
How many filters? Because she has to be 50 something by now, right?
No, she's like 43. I want to say she's not typically that old. I have to get the exact. Let me see.
I only know her from She's All That. I don't know if she's ever been in anything else.
Yeah, it's literally like that movie, Josie and the Pussycats, and then that old commercial where it's like, "This is your brain on crack" or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
she's
her.
the one who smashed up the kitchen, right?
Yep, she's 43 now. So
Oh, okay. I always prefer the meth commercial. Oh, meth. You know, the one they had to take off because it was too catchy of a jingle.
I want to hear this jingle, dude.
It is great. I've used it in a few videos before. I'll have to find it, but yeah, I don't remember her from anything else.
I think she was in a
Commercial.
movie with Stallone, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Like early on in her career. Let me look it up.
I mean, Stallone's been in a lot of movies.
So that's Stallone. Let's see here. Rachel Lee Cook. I want to say it was the. Let me see.
yeah, I have to scroll up through it too to see if I can catch it up
it's-
here.
I shouldn't have.
Two.
Typed in Stallone. I should have typed in her because
Yeah, it would be easier to find which.
Yeah, it'd be easier.
Oh, I remember another movie she was in, a movie called Scorch. Does anybody remember that film?
No.
It was a film that came out like the early 2000s. It was just terrible. Like it was one of those films that was like notorious for being like a massive bomb because it was like $7 million on the budget, and it only made like 300 grand.
I think I
Get
kind of
Carter.
remember.
That's what it was.
Oh, Get Carter.
Yeah.
Ew. All right, here it is.
Look at me, busy as a bee. Where'd I get all this energy? Oh, man. Man. I don't see, I don't need, but I've got the cleanest house on the street. Oh, man. Man. Get these hairs all out of my face. Get these bugs all out of my place. One more hit, no time to waste. Oh, man. Man.
Dude, she's clean.
Meth, a Johnson & Johnson product.
Right? Like she's cleaning the house.
Right?
What else?
So yeah, they had to stop airing that one because apparently it was too catchy.
It didn't work too well. So now people just started humming songs while they were
They're like,
on
dude,
meth.
I'm gonna have enough energy to come home and clean my house. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Man, just for anybody out there, if someone, it doesn't matter who, if someone's on a stream and they're like, oh, have you seen this? If you text them a link to the video, they're going to have to email it to themselves so they can then bring it up on Google to then go to the YouTube to, don't text it. That's too difficult. Nobody
Sorry.
specific.
Not throwing anyone specifically under the bus
Nope.
there.
I snail mailed the link to you. Yeah, you should arrive on Tuesday.
I use Yahoo.
Y'all have Yahoo chat, right?
Yeah, we'll get it sometime by Thursday.
Man, speaking old and irrelevant, MTV News is gone.
Oh, well, it
Jenny's
actually
alive?
brings us up to our next sponsor of the night. Our next sponsor is Hillary's America. If you thought living under Biden was bad, just imagine the bullet we dodged with this bitch a few years ago. So go view Hillary of America sponsoring tonight's show. So there you go.
So that is his opinion. It's his opinion. I'm not going to be a body. I'm not gonna be
Oh yeah, he has to downplay it because
I'm a big
Jane's
fan
gonna get really
of
mad if she says it.
their things that they do. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think their daughter looks that weird.
No, I definitely don't think that she's an immoral devil woman who was brought on from to span the ball. Not at all.
I think a lot of people like owls. So what if they go to this one specific one in the woods that is Italian?
Hey, look, so what? Some of the suicide notes were written in a different language. That doesn't mean the Clintons did it.
People shoot themselves twice in the back of the head all the time on accident.
Yeah. You know, just don't go to trial against them and you'll be fine. I mean, that's the rule, right?
I can't read all of a sudden. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, who is this? All his movies feature him visiting a strip club?
What is like Seagal or Clinton or who? Yeah,
Who
that
knows?
describes a couple of people who we just talked about. Oh yeah, he wanted to bring this up real quick.
Yeah, I can bring it up.
Yeah, this was the commercial that made the 1990s, by the way, just in case you guys don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's her.
This is your brain. Mm-hmm. And this is heroin.
She's got pokies.
This is what
I
happens to
didn't
your
even notice that
brain
before.
after snorting heroin.
Wait, who the fuck snorts heroin?
And this is what your body goes through. Wait,
It's the
It's not.
1990s.
it's
there,
not
man.
over yet. This is what your family goes through. And your friends and your
All right, this is not the behavior of a heroin addict.
future.
This is more the meth.
Yeah, this is definitely leaning to meth, not heroin.
Questions?
Yes, a lot. Who the fuck told you to snort
I have
heroin?
several.
If you're snorting heroin, my God, you're gonna be on the floor flopping around, and you're gonna have John Travolta stab you in the heart. Mm-hmm. Isn't that what happened?
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, it was in a movie. What do you mean allegedly?
Oh, you're talking about the movie.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Why? Is there a story about him
Yeah,
having
just-
to
just
stick somebody in
move
the
on.
heart?
Just move on.
Heart with needles.
Oh man, lying on the floor drilling in his heroin. Yeah, right. Yeah, but crack is a drug of the gods. Don't let anybody tell you.
You mean Adderall? No, that's the other drug. That's the speed.
Listen, I don't always agree with Big Pharma, but every once in a while they get a couple things right. Adderall, dead on. Plan B, absolutely. Because, back in my single days when I was, out there doing my thing, you make one of those mad cappuccino, mad paccinos, where you drop 2 or 3 in their coffee before you leave. Just put that by there.
Or Plan B's.
Oh, yeah. You can buy it in bulk at Costco.
The model...
Adderall.
The model for Plan B, the model for Plan B is that you may have herpes, but at least you won't have to raise a kid.
But yeah, no, you drop a couple in the coffee on your way out the door. Good to go. Make sure you got all your things. Nothing worse than leaving something there.
Yeah, it's no longer herpes anyways. It's RPs. RPs. O-U-R. P's.
Harpies.
Oh, RPs, because everybody got them.
Herpes. Never mind. When you have to explain the joke, it just never lands well.
I don't think that was the issue with this one.
Oh, what was it? Is it the herpes?
Harpies. Yeah.
Harpies.
I mean, just, Motrin, going to want to sweat it out, kind of like what you would do with AIDS.
Yeah, I've sweat out AIDS twice.
Listen, I know correlation doesn't always mean causation, but Magic is one of the sweatiest motherfuckers that's ever existed. He's the only person to ever beat AIDS. There's a connection.
I think you're confusing AIDS with malaria, but sure.
No, Magic had AIDS. Can you sweat that out too?
I mean,
malaria? I think you got to shake malaria out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you get the shakes with that.
I know. Oh, dude. When I was in the Army, we would every Monday morning, you'd be in formation for a run or whatever, and you could see guys just doing like a sway, and you can just smell the alcohol, and when they start sweating. Yeah. Fun times, though.
I've always hated the after drinking sweats that are like really sticky. You go out for a run and you just get that sticky sweat going. That feels like AIDS. Yeah.
That feels like AIDS. Wait, what? They paid him to be the blackface of AIDS?
Maybe.
What?
I like that conspiracy theory.
That's favorite conspiracy theory.
I mean, if you look at his son, it's plausible. So I mean, there's that, right?
Favorite conspiracy theories? Anybody?
Besides the ones we're living today.
We're not on Rumble, are we?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to Rumble and do that.
I read in the WikiLeaks once about all the governments in the world are all working together because there's this hole in the ocean somewhere, over there, and it's getting larger and larger, and they're trying to figure out how to stop it.
Stop what?
There's a hole in the ocean.
In the ocean?
Well, I mean, yeah, like
someone pulled a plug out of the drain.
Basically, that's what it kind of is like. Yeah.
Well, speaking of a giant beast coming out of the ocean, that leads us to our next sponsor of the night, the
Nope,
King James Bible. So,
I got our next one. Red Gun Tea is the most conservative tea on the market.
Oh my
It's made
God.
for freedom, liberty, and the Southern drawl.
You sure this isn't the
Ain't
Bud
that
Light
what
commercial they
Brits
ran
do?
after the whole deal?
America's tea. And as Americans, it's our patriotic duty to ensure the only tea that touches our lips is made right here in the U.S.
That's a
of A.
fact.
What does it taste like? If you have to ask, you should go back to where you came from, hippie. We're pro-life, pro-gun, and pro-freedom. We're Red Gun Tea. Any of the ingredients, packaging, or in the U.S.,
You
not
blew your own
FDA
commercial.
approved,
How about
not
that?
affiliated with the GOP, and donated to the Biden-Harris campaign. Red Gun Tea, America's tea.
Yeah. See? Oh, I got my own coffee now. I'm Tim Pool, the quartering. Yeah. Tea's where it's at. That's the new one.
Well,
Conservative tea.
Bunch of coffee nerds. It's like, get over yourself. Just do crack like a man.
Come on.
Crack like a man.
Yeah, man. Just down 2 Red Bulls in the morning, you're good to go.
Yep. Do Red Bulls and vodka like everybody else does.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know about that, man. Oh, you know what was the worst was Jaeger bombs. God.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
It was always, Jaeger bombs. And like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, you ever want to clear out a room full of lightweights in a bar? Let's say, hey, let's do an Irish car bomb right now. And watch everyone just flee away.
Why don't they just pour some cement in the hole? Listen, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a oceanologist. I don't know. Jaeger bombs were my jam. That's like, I feel like there's.
I remember years ago I had a drink called an LA Water. I still don't know what the hell was in
LA
that bitch.
water. I haven't had that before. No.
Yeah, it was like 5 different alcohols put into one, and the water looked purple, which is why they call it LA Water. But yeah.
You ever had Mad Dog 2020?
No, not yet.
What? Bro, go to your gas station. You can get it right there. Mad Dog 2020. You ever had Boone Farms?
Eh.
Boone Farms legit. I grew up in a dry county.
Yeah, I've devolved more into like the casual, like get up at 7 in the morning, drink Guinness to watch soccer drinker. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those are good. I don't think they call it that in Ireland. I think it's just, car bomb.
Just coffee.
Yeah. Cocaine. LA Water is like a Long Island iced tea. Really? I like Long Island iced teas.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up quick.
I'll go to Mama Margie's. It's I guess a local chain of Mexican places. They have a good quesadilla.
Yeah.
But they'll give you.
It sounds Mexican, Mama Margie's.
Yeah, it's a little Mexican, but it's open 24 hours. But they have they will give you a gallon in a bucket of frozen margarita. Fucking great. Really difficult to drive home because they don't give you a straw or anything. So you're literally having to open it up and try to pour it as you're driving. I mean, it's dangerous and irresponsible.
So here's what an LA Water is, according to Tipsy Bartender. It's half an ounce vodka, half ounce gin, half ounce tequila, half ounce rum, half ounce of triple sec, half ounce of melon liquor, raspberry liquor, blue Caraco, sweet and sour, and then of course a orange
Sweet
or
and
cherry,
sour.
and half ounce of that, and an orange or cherry wedge to add it all together. So that's what you get.
That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the pictures here are like green, but I swore that the one that I drank was purple. So I don't know if there's like a different variation in that. So
had that purple.
Maybe
drink.
I was just too drunk to remember what the actual color was.
Yeah, that purple drink.
Yep.
It sounds fruity and gay. I want it.
Yeah.
All about it. Call me a pussy. I'm enjoying my drink.
Speaking of fruity and gay, this show is also sponsored by Strawberry Dad.
Well, I'm going to put down my White Claw and pick one of these drinks up.
Yep.
Oh, White Claw, man. Do not care for it.
Remember when Smirnoffs were a thing? Remember when those
absolutely.
were big?
Yeah. Smirnoff
That got me
Ice.
through college. Yeah.
I remember Four Loko?
Oh, I was gonna say for you older cats, a throwback would be remember Zima? Remember when
Zima. I remember Zima.
Yeah, I totally got loaded on Zimas, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna go listen to Linkin Park now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's crawling in my skin.
Yeah. Dude, I've shit all over Linkin Park for years because every single song they do just sounds like a guy like one step away from killing himself, and then
It's
the lead
a little
singer
emo.
actually just did it one day. So you can't even go back and like listen to like Linkin Park's catalog because every song's like a suicide song.
God, I love Zima. Jesus. Hollywood Undead's a little emo too. They actually have a song, I Must Be Emo. If you never heard it, check it out. It's great.
Yeah.
I Must Be Emo. I like Hollywood Undead. But yeah, Linkin Park, man, I dug them. I didn't like Limp Bizkit.
No,
not at all.
I will unironically choose Limp Bizkit over Linkin Park any day of the
Really?
week. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Limp.
Lincoln. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm sticking with Lincoln too because Fred Durst, he ruined the greatest version of Outside by Aaron Lewis.
Oh,
This is the real motherfucking deal, y'all. I'm digging those lighters.
Limp Bizkit.
Shut the fuck up, man. Let them sing.
Well, they had like one good album and then one mediocre album, and then the rest of the albums sucked. Like,
Who?
Did you ever see
Limp
Limp
Bizkit?
Bizkit cover Prince?
What the? No.
Yeah, so Limp Bizkit one year covered 1999 Prince like during like an MTV show whatnot. I think they tried to actually do like an official cover of that, but Prince was like, no, absolutely not.
No. And Prince is real cool about letting people cover his music and writing for other people, not even taking credit. For him to be like, no, Fred Durst, you're not taking my song.
Yeah,
But I will give you waffles.
I can pull it up here. No one's gonna claim this video because no one wants anything to do with this song whatsoever. But
Here we
Game
go.
blouses.
so this is Limp Bizkit covering Prince. Let's see how far you guys can make it into this.
Have
Well, I'm over it.
I mean, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
Oh, turn it off, man.
They haven't even started yet, guys.
I don't hear 1999 here. I hear every other
Limp Bizkit
early
song.
2000 rock
This is
song.
the Limp Bizkit song they did for
Mission Impossible? Yeah, John Woo, y'all dubs and shit.
Here we go.
Executive decision.
Stop it.
Executive decision. Another good Steven Seagal movie. He dies in the first 5 minutes.
That is a perfect Steven Seagal movie. Is where he dies in the first 15
Hey,
minutes.
Nick. Yeah.
I know Nick's soul just died there listening to that.
Hey, Korn's first album is so fucking good, dude, with
It's
the
pretty rock
bagpipes
solid.
and shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But then they ruined it with all the other bullshit.
What do we got here?
What are you doing?
Hold on. All right, keep going. I'll be right back.
Commentate. Okay.
Okay,
so,
we'll take over the show. It'd be
alright.
great if you kept the
What are
Limp
we
Bizkit
sponsored
going.
by when the host leaves?
I don't know, but I do have another sponsor here.
Okay.
Our sponsor for this segment is the 4th season of Beverly Hills 90210, the final series where Shannon Doherty, before she got kicked off the show because she was an insufferable twat who showed up late, got drunk, and then fought with everyone on screen. So yeah, this is the last season before the girl from Saved by the Bell took over her spot. It was far more
That
likable.
was my favorite season too. Thank you for that, Aaron Spelling. Did you ever notice that Shannon Doherty's eyes were uneven, like by 2 inches? Like one is higher than the other.
I always just thought that was a drugs.
Oh, dude, no, it is like so wacky looking. Like she had that from season 1.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
looked
Shannon.
like a half melted GI Joe.
Yeah, Shannon's had a rough go of things. I mean, she left that show, which was probably the biggest show of like the 1990s, and then she jumped over the Charmed and almost resurrected her career till she left that show after 3 seasons because no one could stand to be in the same room with her. And then her career just fell off a cliff and died. So, and then the last time I heard, she was dealing with some kind of stage 4 cancer for like the last few years. So
Yeah,
Whoa.
she was like on her way out. The
Who?
door, right?
Shannon Doherty.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
for
cancer
now.
was
hasn't
he?
taken her out yet.
90210 or Beverly Hills? Well, 90210, right?
Yeah, we're saying that this is
Melrose
our next
Place.
sponsor for the show.
Mm.
Is Beverly Hills? No, so.
Were you eating a salad? when
No,
you
I got the
left?
girlfriend's hair in my mouth.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
Right. Ugh.
Ugh.
If it was bro hair, I'm cool. But,
Yeah,
oh.
totally. Because that's more tea for you.
Yeah. What did that miss in the chat? They were what are we talking about? It's these 2 people merged in one.
Yeah,
Deftones.
so like,
I like Deftones.
Yeah, Deftones is legit. System is definitely legit.
I like
you
what
just
he did
bail on
with
us
Tech
again?
9.
What?
I was coughing. I like what he did with Tech 9.
oh, okay. We thought you were doing like a Fred Durst impersonation.
No.
there.
I said I like System. He was like, "Fuck this, I'm bouncing."
Yeah, I like yeah. System's all right. By the way, some of the I love acoustic covers of almost anything. You give me a good Chris Cornell when he covered Billie Jean, not the studio version. That thing sucked.
No.
But when he covered Billie Jean, it was fucking great. When he covered I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, right? There was some event that he was doing and she died, and he learned it in the back before he came out on stage. He's like, yeah, so if I messed up, don't hate me for it. But it turned out good.
Okay, so what do you think about Foo Fighters covering every single album with their acoustic versions?
I couldn't name a Foo Fighter song.
The only song from them legit that I even know is My Hero because they played on the radio nonstop. But it's like outside of that, it's like
You
who
could
cares?
be my hero if I was under my wings or some shit. Hey,
Yeah.
Mark, what's up, brother?
What's up, guys?
So,
I thought you were talking about Foo Fighters, My Hero. There goes my hero. But no.
I was like, man, I don't know if this is the song. I think I got it mixed up with Enrique Iglesias' Hero.
No, that's a
like a-
completely different song that came out. Yeah.
yeah, just because they're colored people, dude.
Remember Enrique Iglesias? Remember when he was a
They
thing?
all-
Yeah, remember his song,
Yeah.
I'm Gonna Be Fucking You Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good song.
It is. That's a sweet slow jam that gets
Yeah.
the ladies going.
Oh, you want a song? Oh, you already have it, baby. This isn't for you. You're done. But for any single guys out there, play Untitled by D'Angelo. That first beat, that first boom, done. Should be over.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? That song
Not
has
wrong.
more babies under its belt than any other song.
If you want a good baby making song, go listen to Michael Jackson's "In the Closet." That one never fails.
Wait, no, that's R. Kelly.
No, that's Michael Jackson. No, not talking about "In the Closet" like the series. I mean, there's an actual song.
Was R. Kelly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I liked him in Mr. Biggs. What was Contagious? Ooh, that's a
Oh, yeah.
jam.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
look,
before
you
it
can-
all fell apart.
You can hate R. Kelly all you want, but you cannot deny that the guy has some bangers
Ooh.
back in the
Ooh,
day.
you look real familiar. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, should have never came home with this bitch.
What always gets the missus going is Superfly's theme song for me. I always play
Wait,
that
the
one.
what song?
Superfly.
Superfly. You
Yeah.
talking about Curtis
Yeah, you remember-
Mayfield?
yeah.
Curtis
Yeah.
Mayfield. I'm a big Curtis Mayfield fan. Pusher Man, fucking great.
Oh,
Love
that
it.
is like one of the best songs ever made.
Legit.
Yeah.
Curtis
hands
Mayfield.
great.
Zapp and Roger.
Yeah,
Come
actually-
on, man.
Actually, that entire album, Superfly,
Yeah.
is legit.
It's legit.
Like 5 stars. I don't know a track on there that isn't.
Dude,
Gold.
Zapp. Love Zapp and Roger, man. I think they're
good.
underrated. Yeah, I listened to all that stuff growing up, you know. But let's see. By the way, here's the thing, Boost. Unfortunately, songs like "Let's Get It On," "Let's Get It On." I don't know why I did the DMX version in my head. Get it on the floor. Get it. No, anybody. Anyway, it's almost to a parody level now. Same thing with "I'll Make Love to You" by Backstreet Boys. I think "End of the Road" is a better song from them. That's just my opinion.
Boys to Men.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I hear
Let's Get It
Motown
On, by
Philly's
the
back
way.
again.
Yo,
No,
we can be
let's
the
get
new
it
Boys
on.
to Men.
See, this is
Ed
another one.
Sheeran, by the way, just for the record, Ed Sheeran did steal "Let's Get It On." I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now
I
I
don't
know
listen to
he's
him.
been cleared of it and all that stuff. Hooray, hooray, hooray. But if you tell me that you can't hear it, you're a liar.
Oh yeah.
Okay? You can
If
definitely
you
hear it.
if you want a throwback like love making song, you guys know Jodeci's "Come Talk to Me."
No, I know Jodeci, but I never heard him Come Talk to Me.
Come and talk to me.
You know what?
Really
'Cause
wanna know you.
check out
Oh, yeah.
Talk to you.
check out
Yeah.
Kings of Comedy,
remember
and when man, what's his name? Main dude, Kings of Comedy, Family Feud.
Steve Harvey.
Harvey.
Steve, yeah, Harvey. Well, he goes through some of the best music in that special. Check it out. Probably, by the way, best movie. Best thing Spike Lee's ever directed. Point blank.
Did Spike Lee direct Kings of Comedy?
Yeah,
He just didn't produce it. He directed it as well.
I don't know.
Wow,
He directed it.
I had no idea. Yeah, Spike Lee's only did like 2 or 3 good movies.
Jungle
Trying
Fever.
to think like which one off the top of my head.
No, I don't know.
What, the good ones?
I really love Malcolm X.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think that's more
Inside Man.
Denzel than him.
Yeah, exactly. Inside Man
Inside
was
Man,
excellent.
Yeah, that was
Do
a
the Right Thing.
good one.
That last one
Classic.
he did, the undercover dude with the KKK. Forgot what the movie was called.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember it either, but it was with Denzel's son.
One of Spike Lee's best movies that really doesn't get talked about too much in the grand history is School Days. I feel like that one's one that kind of a lot of people forget about.
Yeah.
It
That was his
uh,
first one. It was his
No,
first feature,
it was the
right?
second one. I think it was
What was
right
his
before
Gotta
She's
Have
Got.
It was his
Yeah,
first one. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey,
Yeah,
Nick.
School Days was pretty good. Doing the butt. That was the breakout song from there.
The
you
butt.
know? Sexy, sexy.
Nick, I put up with a lot of nonsense in the chat, but for you to come in and start bad mouthing Crazy Town,
Oh my God! Have you guys seen the
Come on,
updated
my lady.
Crazy
Come on,
Town
lady.
video? So he did a video. I think it was like a Guitar Center where he did like an acoustic version of that song. It's sad. Like it's gonna like crush.
did he really do
Yes.
of the Be My Butterfly, Sugar Baby,
Yes.
Mama, Honey?
Was
It is the absolute definition of down bad that you could possibly think of.
By the way, I cannot think of a more of appropriate person to bring into this conversation about Black culture and music.
I'll be your butterfly, sugar baby.
No. Listen, Yeti only knows one song.
I had one little fight and my mom got scared.
Whenever we bring up any rap music on movies with Mad, that's his go-to. That's it.
Okay.
It's a good song.
It's sure, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
everybody
only
knows
song.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
But you notice how the movies have recently discovered the Beastie Boys in a big way. Like,
It's not even recently. They've overdone the Beastie Boys to death, because even before the Captain Marvel trailer, we were making the comment that the two songs they always go to is Sabotage and No Sleep Till Brooklyn. And then I was like, can you guys play like other Beastie Boys song, like Intergalactic something? And then literally 12 hours later, they dropped the trailer in that. So it's like,
I've always said you could put Sabotage to
you
any
suck. We're not on movies with Mad. Don't bring that nonsense in here. I've used it for the Passion of the Christ, worked perfectly. I've used it for the
so
Lincoln
now you're
trailer.
already stealing from me. I come in here to help
I'm not
you out,
doing
and
this.
you're
This
just
is not the place. It's not
automatically
the
like,
place. It's not the place. Not the place.
Yeah, no.
No, but yeah.
I miss
Wait till
MCA
after
though,
the
man.
stream.
Who?
Wait till after the
MCA.
stream to have your little fight.
MCA.
That's not how this works.
What's MCA?
Okay.
No, MCA is the Beastie Boy. who
oh
passed
yeah,
away.
the one who
Oh.
Yeah, the gruff voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I got him, but
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I get him.
Yeah,
Try-
this one is pretty rough. I don't know how much we can play, but we don't have to play too much for you guys.
Oh yeah,
to get
yeah.
exactly just how bad this one is. So,
Oh, I'm already sad.
hide your childhood, Francis, is not going to get any better from here.
Come, my lady, come, my lady.
All right, that I can't.
That's
Okay.
That's sad.
No, it's the other meth commercial.
What the hell was that?
Oh man.
I already regret coming.
Wow.
Oof. That's all I can say is
Man.
oof.
He was that a Guitar Center?
Yes. It was literally
Oh, my
at
God.
a Guitar Center.
See, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be a joke or not because it looks like he may actually be there.
No, it was legit. And yeah.
I know I made the break or the joke that it was on his lunch break, but it looks like it's the Guitar Center he wasn't hired at.
Yeah. Like I imagine like the two like 16-year-olds working at Guitar Center and then just showing up play.
It's like I was in Crazy Town.
Yeah.
You don't let me have this space.
Sure, man.
What's up with the
Whatever.
background here? Is this like Gay Awareness Month? Am I missing something here?
This is Scott's
it-
channel.
Yeah.
You do know you can like change the background.
Yeah.
His consent while he's not.
But
here.
I feel
background.
comfortable with this, guys.
I didn't feel uncomfortable.
I feel
no.
represented.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. We were talking about Magic Johnson earlier, so
That is true. Wait, what?
Whoa.
No, none of these work though.
None of these are like volleyball with Tom Cruise.
Well, the first one background
worked.
was, but we changed it.
No, that has old topics on it. Well, we'll just go with this one then.
This is
Is
like
that better?
Fire. Yeah. Hot.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
in the back,
Ah,
though.
woo!
I want
I-
to say it says the dump.
Yeah, I guess that's the dump. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sabotage would work perfect right now.
Do you guys think Sabotage would work on Schindler's List trailer?
I've
Probably.
been challenged to do it. I keep forgetting. Let me make a note of that because I will make it work. At least we don't have to listen to Sail in every trailer for every TV show and movie. AWOL Nation, Sail. Blame it on
Yeah.
blame it on my ADD.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does a cover of a little Richie song that was interesting. What is this? What sad musician is this now?
Oh no, this is Puddle of Mud covering About a Girl from Nirvana. So
Puddle
I
of
already think this
Mud.
is gonna be trash.
100% word for the list. Oh man, that is the really bad impersonation
oh,
of.
you missed the best part.
Oh God.
Is he special or what is this?
I
serious?
can see you every night. Read.
I think this gave me eye cancer.
My God,
Not ear cancer. That's a shocker.
that and man,
Exactly. He said you need time to recover after listening to that.
if
that serious, or-
Kurt Cobain heard that, he would shoot himself all over again.
Oh God, I was thinking that.
I'm
Is that
kidding.
Like a
He
Weird
would.
Al kind of thing. Was that really serious?
No, that was serious. They
No,
did
that
that
was
for
serious.
like Sirius XM radio like a few years ago. That was a serious cover, and it was so bad. Sirius took it down and didn't put it back up on the internet. That's why you can play that anytime you want. No one's ever going to claim that version of that song.
Man, I had a second part of that
That's
joke,
great.
but I can't remember her name. Who's the chick that actually shot him? What was her name?
Oh, yeah,
Courtney
the girl.
Love?
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love. Yeah, I was gonna say. Actually, no, he wouldn't shoot himself. Even had Courtney do it again.
Yes. Ouch.
You think he was part of the Hillary list? Oh
No, I mean, when you look at what the grunge movement in the '90s, I mean, half of those guys pretty much killed themselves by now. So I mean,
Chris
I think it's kind of
Cornell.
a trend. Yeah.
He's dead now, but it wasn't because of that. Was it? Oh shit! Did he kill himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed himself.
God dang it!
And then
that
the
was-
Linkin Park guy was like, "Oh, boo hoo," and he killed himself too for it. Like,
The guy
"Aw."
from Linkin
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah, Chester.
The guy was like, "Oh, my friend killed myself, so I'm gonna kill myself too.
Yeah,
Leave my
Chester
wife and 4
Hangman.
kids."
Wasn't his last
alone."
name Hangman?
It was like Bennington or something like that, or
You know-
Oh,
One time we we had this attempted Minecrafting when I was I was a cop or whatever, and man, there was so much blood everywhere. But I grabbed their arm and I wrapped it up, and I'm like, I'm not doing the paperwork for this shit. Don't even think about closing your eyes, right? Anyway, so she made it. And then like 2 weeks later, we get another call out there for another attempted Minecrafting, right? So we get there and she's fine, and the husband's fine, but their friend is there shirtless. By the way, the husband still wearing the same jeans with the blood from the last time we were there. Anyway, so the other guy, and he has his hands behind his back the whole time. I'm like, let me see your hands, man. And legit, he cut a big square of his flesh. He actually didn't even cut the veins, just the flesh around it. You could see the veins. What is this? He said he did it for empathy.
it's called meth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. She was the same chick that claimed that she was raped by like a 5'2" Mexican, and she's 6'1", 6'2", 350 easy. Yeah, why her Doberman watched because she was walking her dog. Anyway, she was crazy. You get crazy people like that all the time. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
I like
that
how
chick.
your
This is an
biggest
unbelievable
concern
story.
was your paperwork out of
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
I love that. I like hearing the story and thinking he's really telling her this. Like, don't you
Yes.
die on me.
No,
It's all
not
about
like that.
paperwork.
No, you're putting way too much emotion into it. I'm like, no. No, not doing it. Not stick me with that
Shift
paperwork.
is almost over.
Oh, dude, you want to piss a cop off, man? Get a call right before the switch over. It's not going to be good. Or when it's raining, or when it's cold, or if it's hot. If you're working, I work nights. If it's December and it's snowing out, and I have to get out my car for your dumb shit, someone's going to jail. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can make up charges.
I'm
Then you
somebody
gotta
tell
do
a
the
cop like,
paperwork.
I'm somebody tell a cop like, boo, you stink. You guys are. The
Yeah.
copper's got a big butt. Any of that?
No, don't mind him, and that's just our Asian representation about him.
Oh, I like Spencer. Hold on. Are you asking me if anybody was like, boo, cops,
Boo,
you have a big butt?
You guys suck.
Boo this man, boo.
Does that upset
mean,
you? Are you arresting me?
No. I had one dude that was like, yeah, fuck the police. I'm like, come here, Dre. Right? I call him over.
Was he
Dude's
coming straight from
underage.
the underground?
Dude was fucking drunk and underage. I'm like, why would you call attention to yourself when you're out here?
Oh, I'm
drunk?
sorry. Do you think that the bad decision making started when he said "fuck the police"?
Oh man! And as I'm dealing with him, his buddy's pissing on our car. Fucking.
Yeah.
what's wrong with people,
Did you realize his authority and dominance at that moment?
Wait, who the guy that was pissing in the car?
Yeah, he was like.
It was funny.
I
when
would
we
I
made
would
him
have
clean
tased him. I would have tased him while he's taking a piss.
it. We made his ass clean that shit.
That was
Yeah.
messy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, don't dare try to puke in my car. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna puke." I slammed on my brakes. I didn't have him buckled in. Fuck him. And his head gets smashed into the glass.
Like, oops.
I dragged him out. I'm like, you're not puking in my car, man. But man, the good days.
Yeah.
And then Ferguson.
Yeah.
Mess it up for everybody. Ooh, where's this body camera? What? People don't need to be seeing what I'm doing out here.
Yeah.
Limits my discretion.
Crack on the corpses.
What?
Time.
No, for real though, body cameras limits the officer discretion, right? Because in Texas, marijuana is still illegal, right? But if I bust a dude with a nickel, I'm just gonna stomp that shit out. We're gonna go about our day. I'm not doing the paperwork for this bullshit. But if I got that camera on, even though they say it can't be used for administrative purposes, the fuck it can't. It may not come out of that directly, but you're on the radar and they're gonna look for something else if they see you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
what else are you letting slide and stuff like that?
Yeah, because
right?
Man, I was never out there trying to ruin someone's day or some shit. I didn't even have tickets, If I'm pulling you over, it's because I've been watching Netflix too long and I need to talk on the radio so people know I'm not asleep. or if I just want to talk to you, you look like an interesting dude.
He was looking for some bros.
Well, but yeah, man, I wasn't about the tickets or anything like that, dude.
No.
It's simple. All you have to do is pass the asshole test. That's the most important thing. Don't be a dick. Your attitude is a reflection of mine. You cool with me? I'm cool with you. We're done.
Fuck Mad's arresting me instantly.
Yes.
I'm not going to buy that.
Yep. Like, I'm definitely taking a club to the head.
You got too many cats out here who've been watching like freaking TJ Hooker or whatever, and they think they're going to be some cowboys chasing people for blocks. What is it? Lethal Weapon. You're just going to be running barefoot like Mel Gibson, up and down the street.
Yeah,
you have to pass a PT test in order to get that far. So.
No, man. There's always a few of those dudes that come in. Their uniforms are all pressed. They shave and fucking all this other bullshit, and they try to project their authority rather than just allow. Because.
So it's essentially a difference between like an E4 and an E5.
Yeah, no, because the E4 is usually a shitbag, man. That's don't give a shit, But yeah, no, they always come in because it's almost a reflection of their insecurity because they need everyone to know their authority, so they're gonna tell you about it. Mm-hmm. And people can smell bullshit. You know what I mean? A badass doesn't have to tell you he's a badass. He just is. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's where I've always looked at it.
Yeah. That's why I've never claimed on this stream that I'm a badass.
Yeah,
I do all the time. Wait, on this stream, this is the first time you've ever been over here, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
100%.
His first day on patrol, he's playing Kid Rock's American Badass.
I used to roll to the sound of the police.
Mm-hmm. No,
windows down, baby.
It always has to be like Inner Circle's Bad Boys to be like that dream as a cop, just roll up on a crack house playing that song.
Dude, we changed our LT's ringtone on his phone to Bad Boys to the cop's theme.
Yeah.
And shit you not, as he's arresting somebody and he's having to break it to him that, yeah, man, you're going to be going to jail for some shit. His phone starts playing the ringtone. And the dude looks at him, swear to Christ, the dude looks at him and goes, man, that's not cool, dude.
Man, my brother, his favorite song was it's 187 on the Undercover Cop. He was an undercover cop.
Yeah.
So he would be playing and I'm like, bro, you listening to the lyrics or
exactly.
It's like, I love it. I'm like,
yeah, good fucking track. Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean that happens, but sometimes I miss it, but it's just too much politics, really. Because I wasn't a Freemason. I was gonna join, but they're like, "Oh, you gotta do all this fucking volunteer work."
That actually brings up a great point. What would be the worst song to get arrested to, like playing in the background as you're getting put in cuffs?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I've had a couple songs because I'll have my phone. I would have my phone in my pocket here. And the phone I had on the top was a button it would hit and it would play, and it would always be some Tech 9 or DMX or some shit on my phone as we're beating this dude, as we're using the minimum amount of force necessary to maintain control so he's not a danger to himself and or to others.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something like even more embarrassing. It had to be like some kind of like Spice Girl song or something like even more than that. Like no one wants to get arrested to like Ace of Base. It's just the best song.
Legit, Snoop's "Murder Was the Case" is one of the best rap songs I think of all time. It's the best Snoop has ever done. Period.
Yeah, I can't think of any other song Snoop's done that's better than that one.
No, you can't. Oh.
I mean, yeah. No, you're right. Although Doggy Style was, he was like
that whole album.
It was full of gems.
Yeah,
and he was at his lyrical best. So you know what I mean. There's a lot.
I had that album too as a kid.
Yeah.
Yep, it was a good album,
man. Yeah.
I remember one of my friends from school, his parents wouldn't let him have it because he didn't have a Black Snake Night. So he would call me so I could play it so he could listen to it over the phone.
Oh, man. That's sad.
Yeah, it was funny. But come on.
Yeah. Those were the good days, man. Hip hop was still...
Yeah, man. It's rare that I find a newer song that I dig at all. Tech
Anything
Nine
Beyonce. I'm not getting arrested to Beyonce. I cannot stand that chick at all.
No.
Everybody knows that.
Could you remember? Could you imagine Ja Rule? Having Ja Rule on the track as you get arrested? Murder.
Holla, holla.
Lil Jon. What?
Yeah. Lil Jon's out in Vegas, like doing like nightclub DJing skits now. That's all he's pretty much up to.
It'd be worse if it was like Madonna's "Like a Virgin." Like that'd be horrifying.
I mean, maybe if you're already in prison,
or Madonna's Vogue. Yeah.
But so Stuck in the Middle with You, I love the beginning part of it where it's kind of slower, kind of darker, like, you know what I mean? I can't do it right now, really. But when it goes into the more upbeat kind of middle of the song, I don't really care for it. I think tonally it's disjointed. That's just me. I'm not a Beatles fan though. I get it. They're famous. They're in the 60s, whatever. Yellow Submarine. I got it. Is there
I don't know.
Invasion?
Is Tupac's Hit 'Em Up a bad song to get arrested to?
Ooh, maybe. You know, one of my rap names, I have a couple. One of them is Mad Cavelli.
Yeah,
Cool.
everybody's obviously calling you that.
Oh, yeah. Well, most of the time they call me Mad Pock Choppa.
That sounds even worse.
Mad Pock Choppa, and you know, fuck, now I can't even remember his real name. What's his real name? Fucking, not Unpak. I forgot his, somebody in the chat will give me.
Exactly, Boosh. Like, that's exactly what we're all saying right now.
But if I am getting arrested, I'm getting arrested to Welcome to the Terror Dome. You know what I mean? Public Enemy, because I'm going crazy, you know? I'm losing my mind.
You know what pisses me off? They don't do albums anymore like they used to. Do you remember the album of like Boomerang had a great album? I think they had End of the Road
soundtrack?
on soundtrack. Yeah. Sorry, soundtrack. Yeah. It seemed like every movie had such great music with it.
Yeah, that was more of like a 90s thing more than
Above the Rim was a really good soundtrack.
Yeah. Did y'all see the trailer for the White Men Can't Jump?
The new
For
one?
the remake?
There's a remake?
Yes.
You know what?
Oh.
It didn't look that bad.
Don't make that mistake.
It didn't look that bad.
Hold on a second. Don't make that mistake, because I said the same thing about House Party when I saw it the first time. And then I saw the movie. It's still my worst movie of 2023 so far this year.
You knew that was trash the minute you saw it. Don't tell me you was buying that, man.
You know White Man Can't Jump is going to be trash too. They're going to start talking messages at you.
Yeah, LeBron James and Tom Brady to stop pretending to be film producers, because they're not good at it.
Did Tom Brady produce that 80 for Brady?
Yes. It was all about Tom Brady.
What did I say earlier about movies having to rely on a title that rhymes? Never trust it. Never trust it.
Never.
But dude, walk right.
No, though. I think Sally Field could still get it though. I don't know.
Wait, Sally Fields?
Somebody's got a thing for Sally Fields.
Wait, we're talking about the mother of Forrest Gump.
We're talking about Gidget, the Flying Nun.
What was it? Was it?
I think she's in her 80s. Doubtfire. Yeah, she's Miss Doubtfire too. Yeah, isn't she in her 80s? Easily, right?
She can get it on what she used to. Yeah, I mean, you've seen those old women who you knew were hot back in the day.
Oh, he's just thinking about breaking her hip. Like, I'm going to give it to you so bad.
But there's the qualifier on that back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, how old is Sally Field? She gotta be like 80 now,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. 80 easily.
She's touching 80s.
I'm not going to be ashamed of this, guys.
Yeah, 76 years
It's kind of
old.
like
76.
when I used to see Lieutenant Uhura. You know, like Lieutenant Uhura, hot back in the day. I saw her at a convention when she was like 97 years old, and I'm like, you could probably still get it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Am I out here by myself?
Okay,
Damn it?
here's
Yeah.
a chat question. If you had to bang a 76-year-old, would it be Sally Fields or Susan Sarandon?
Oh no, Betty White, 100%.
Okay, Betty's not 76. She is 107.
And she's
Yeah.
dead.
Dead.
And she's dead.
Like the elephant in the room is just.
Hold on. How long has he been dead? Because that's going to
About
affect
a
my
year,
answer.
Yeah, at least a couple
Cold,
years.
man.
Yeah.
She's cold.
Yeah, no, I know, but I was like, well, if I got to, just bones, I'd be cool. It would be weird. No, I wouldn't. I don't.
There's already worms. in those
You're trying to
cuts, too.
talk into this.
I mean,
Apparently, I read in Pakistan that they have to put locks on graves to keep people from
Oh.
digging them up and having sex with them.
what? No, shut up.
Google it. I'm not letting
I'm
it
not-
up.
They're
I'm not
old-
putting that in my
they're old
algorithm.
lady.
I've already
Is there
Googled
an old lady that you
1992
would?
space movies.
Oh, okay, there's that one singer that oh shit, what's her? I gotta look this up. She's like 60 but doesn't look over 30.
Oh, I actually know what you're talking about, but yeah, I can't remember it off the top of my head either.
What does she sing,
She played
Yeti?
Mary Ann. She was pretty. hot,
I don't know what
she-
she sings. She was just hot for a 60-year-old.
I am the law.
Helen Mirren.
I'm
was
scared
good.
to Google hot 60-year-old. Like I put this in.
That's gonna fuck with your algorithm, bro.
Yeah, the CIA agents looking at our search history tonight is gonna be like, "What
Jane-
the fuck is wrong with these people?"
Jane Seymour?
Jane Seymour.
yeah.
Seymour?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. She held up
From
very nicely.
Live and
Yes,
Let
she
Die.
did.
Absolutely
Dr.
not.
Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Bo
Oh,
Derek?
that's not the one.
Bo Derek?
Linda Carter. How old is Linda Carter? She still looks great.
Yeah.
For her age.
Okay, but still, I mean, you wouldn't.
No.
Oh, okay, I'm out here by myself. I'm just saying, man. You know,
Do you? Love is love. All that good stuff,
As
Vanna White?
my old friend used to say, the struggle's never been that real.
Oh, hey there, Scott. Hope you're enjoying your birthday party thing. Wasn't invited.
Yeah,
That's
you
cool.
freaking bozo.
Right. Callie Minogue? Minaj?
Yeah.
you
I don't know who
sure?
that
She's
is.
still held up pretty well.
No
You
idea
know
who that
who
is.
held up pretty well? She recently passed away, but Raquel Welch was pretty smoking.
How long has she been dead? Oh, Mary Louise Parker?
Dude, she's only been dead a good 2-3 months. It's okay.
Mary
Yeah,
Louise
she
Parker.
She just died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Mary Louise Parker died?
No, Raquel Welch.
No.
Oh. Her lips are small.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah.
Raquel
Did y'all
Welch?
watch Weeds? No, Mary Louise Parker. Did y'all watch Weeds
Oh,
when it
yeah.
was on
No.
Showdance?
No.
Showtime? Wasn't that bad. I watched like the first season of it. It was all right.
Eh.
I tried to go back and watch a couple things from that time, but everything feels so sad. Like Shameless. I remember enjoying it more than what it.
Oh, that turned to shit.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It started off great though. That was an awesome show.
Shameless looked like it was maybe 5 seasons too long.
Yeah, I tried to go back and watch Scrubs. I was like, oh yeah, Scrubs, that's a good phone. I'm no Superman, and I'm like, oh my god, every episode is it's just depressing as shit. You forget that there's.
I mean,
jokes
as
in
were
there.
most hospital-related shows back in no time. I mean, you ever go back and watch some old ER?
Every show, bro, they're like, hey, meet this new patient, fall in love with them. They're awesome, right? They're dead,
Yeah.
and they left kids behind. What?
Yeah.
Even the one
Marissa
that Brendan-
Tomei is a good one.
Even the one that Brendan Fraser was, yeah, it's like,
He was
surprise,
dying
you
the
got
whole
leukemia.
time.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been dying the whole damn show.
That sounds funny. Surprised you got leukemia.
It was sad. Yeah, I don't
You're
remember
dying.
being
That's
inside.
funny.
You guys ever watch Children's Hospital?
No, I know it,
Nah.
but yeah, I
What?
know it
Is
has
there a show called Children's Hospital?
with
Yeah, and
Rob
it's a comedy.
Corddry.
With, Corddry, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know a couple
It's
people.
funny. The first 4 seasons were funny.
A couple people in the chat brought up a show Dead Like Me. I remember Dead Like Me. There was only like 2 seasons before it got canceled. The first one actually still holds up pretty well, but the second one does not hold up well with memory.
Like
so.
Me.
Yeah, it was a show that came out like 2003, I believe, about a girl who dies and has to become like a Grim Reaper.
There was a couple good shows
that was
came
already
out.
20 years ago.
Yeah, man, you don't want to think about these things.
That's depressing.
Yeah. Sleeper Cell. It was on Showtime, I believe. One of the better shows on there. In fact, Cam wrote a few of the episodes. I talked to him about it. But Sleeper Cell is about this this black guy. He's American, but he is Muslim, and he has to go undercover for the FBI into a sleeper cell. This was early on too. This was 2003-ish, right?
Which one is this? Homeland?
Sleeper Cell.
Oh,
and it's really good. Oh man, it has that dude, homeboy, light skin and colored eyes. What's his name? He's in everything. He's always the good looking boy.
Michael Ealy.
I don't think that's it.
Or the other guy. It's either him or there was 3 of them. It was Michael Ealy. It was Jesse, whatever his name is. And then
Michael Ealy. Yeah, it is Michael Ealy actually. Yeah, good job. Yeah, he stars in it. Great show. And again, Cameron, he wrote on there. So I got to talk to him about that. It was pretty cool. But it was really good and it ended too soon. But Brotherhood was another one I liked, but it's too depressing to go watch again. There's that show Ray, whatever, with
Ray Donovan.
Yeah. I liked it when it started. I liked it when it started, but
one show that still holds up to me that doesn't get enough credit is a show called Burn Notice. Have you guys ever seen that one?
Yeah, that was.
I've people tell me to watch it.
There was a string of shows on USA that were really good.
The subject's just a little too sensitive for you.
Wow, really? And almost a month after the anniversary, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
because I was on fire.
SWAT wasn't canceled because Shamar Moore played the race card. I didn't hear about this. Really?
Wait,
you
where
guys
did
know
you see
about
that?
They decided to not cancel the show because they canceled it, and then he got upset. So then did they go back on the cancellation?
Oh, really?
I heard it was coming back, but I didn't know why. I didn't know this was an issue.
Dude, I like the movie. I know it's dumb, but I like Colin Farrell. I thought LL Cool J was good in it. Apparently, he didn't try to punch anybody in the face like he did Jamie. Can't beat Samuel Jackson. You know what I mean?
It was a good, stupid, fun, popcorn flick. Yeah, I remember watching that.
The A-Team movie, I thought it was very enjoyable.
They're flying a tank.
Yes, by shooting the tank, they were flying the tank. You can't. Yeah.
I thought that
was a
fun
movie. I don't
care.
care.
I did too. I thought it was great. I thought what's his name? Man.
The lightning
Play Mr.
bolt
T,
guy, right?
Yeah. Play Mr. T.
Oh, that is
UFC fighter. Rampage Jackson. Yeah, I thought he was pretty good, man.
And what's his name? Liam Neeson actually did a decent Hannibal.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I liked it.
Who was Face again?
It was Bradley Cooper, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Bradley Cooper was in there.
Yeah. Yep. Not bad. I thought they were going to do a second one, but apparently not.
Oh, you want a couple of classic shows that came on Cinemax? There was the time where Cinemax was like, you know what? Why don't we put in some action around all this nudity that we play after midnight?
Yeah, let's put some quality up around this softcore porn.
So they had 2 shows that were great. It was I can't remember either one.
This was an amazing story, man.
I blinked on both. Look, man, this was last minute. I'm winging it. I blinked at both names. One was about these 2 guys. They worked for the UK secret police or CIA equivalent or whatever. It was really good. No, it wasn't that one. And then the second one was about a prisoner dude. He gets out of prison and then he pretends to be a sheriff in this town. And he bites the cock off of this giant albino guy in prison. Anyway, what was that fucking movie? Yeah, it happened. No, not Lucky. Banshee. That's the one where you bit the cock off the fucking of the albino guy. He was a bad guy though. And then the other one was, man, what was the other one?
Dude, I don't know how you segue away from this topic, but
Yeah, it's like a screeching halt.
Well,
I'm
only
actually
because
here
you
for
guys
the
don't know
train
it.
ride.
Showtime show.
as soon as I heard "bite a cock off," I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm out.
No, you're taking it out of context.
There's more context.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll show it
paint
to you
the
when we're
portrait
done.
here, man.
I'll show the clip when we're done here.
Okay.
What was it called, man? Nobody knows this. It was two guys, one American. The one with the messed up teeth was in the sequel to 300. What was the sequel?
This is not helping.
There was a
me.
sequel to 300.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was awful. I
Rise of
hate
the
that
Empire or
sequel.
whatever.
Rise of the Empire. Yeah, that dude, whose name is Sullivan Stapleton, as we all know, and he was in Strike Back. That's the show.
I kind of remember.
Never heard
Jericho's
of
good though.
Show, yeah.
Strike Back's fun, dude. It's fun.
There's,
When
like-
it
It was on for a good while too.
what Strike Back? Yeah, it was on for a little bit. First two seasons are really good, but you can always tell when he's gonna bang somebody is whenever a woman walks in or is introduced to the show. You're like, oh, he's about to fuck her. It was Cinemax. It was still Cinemax, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Jericho
I mean-
is a great show. Yeah.
It was all right. It ended way too
Yeah.
early.
Well, they had to send peanuts to the network for them to bring it back for another season. That's a
Right.
true thing that happened.
Did you
But,
say penis?
Peanuts.
Oh, peanuts,
Not
peanuts.
the severed penises of albino
That's what
prisoners.
penises
No.
from the other show goes to.
Does anybody watch Superman and Lois besides me? It
no.
seems like I'm the only one on the planet
yeah,
who watches
yeah,
that.
with,
I've heard
uh,
other people, but
With Dean Cain.
No,
No.
this is
That's
that
the new
was
one.
Lois.
No.
No, I don't know. That was Lois and Clark.
Clark.
Lois and
Yeah,
Clark.
Clark and Lois. I don't know. This one is the one that's on this right now, Superman and Lois, because they were talking about it might not be coming back next season. So that that news just broke this week. But I think it's a pretty damn solid show.
yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
know
on
if
the
anyone in
WB
chat
though.
watches that.
Oof.
Oh, it's called the
CW,
CW now.
Oh, okay, sorry, CW.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I haven't
man.
watched it since it was the WB. I'm not gonna
Dancing
lie.
Frog.
I normally
Yeah.
don't watch it either.
I don't watch it since it was the UPN. So yeah.
Yeah, back when
Well,
wrestling
you know
was
what they
on it.
called it, right? Back
Yep.
then. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Let's give him time to figure it out.
UPN, you pussy.
Come
Universal Paternity Nutrition.
Nailed it.
United Players Nation.
Chad, help us out. What does it mean? And while I do that, because we're gonna close it out, but I watched Guy Ritchie's The Covenant.
Oh, how did it go? I was really interested
So-
in that one.
Fundamentally, it's flawed because
It's Guy Ritchie.
I'm a huge Guy Ritchie fan. Huge. Love
Oh,
Guy
okay.
Ritchie.
The government. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
So the problem I have with it is, as everybody knows, him and the interpreter guy, they get isolated and they're by themselves and they're having to survive, right?
Yeah.
My issue with it is whenever someone has gone missing or had been captured, they send out everyone, not just QRF, not just a quick reaction force. Everyone goes. That dude in Afghanistan that was like, we have problems here. I'm going to walk from one base to another. I'm not going to join the Al Qaeda, but I'm going to join the Al Qaeda. Anyway, they sent people were killed from trying to go find his dumb ass. But in this movie, they pretend there's no other military forces in the country until there needs to be. So that getting over that, because that's just not what would have happened.
For me, the problem is that after, I guess, Gyllenhaal kind of like they save him or whatnot, like the movie kind of takes like a screeching halt for a while. Like the pace just takes a drop off. It takes a while for it to pick it back up again.
And he's trying to win an Oscar with every monologue he gives.
Yeah.
I swear to Christ, at one point they put a spotlight. He stepped into the spotlight.
By the way, if you haven't seen a good Jake Gyllenhaal film, then go watch Nightcrawler, because that one is
Oh, that one's
movie.
amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of his best.
But
by far.
but I did enjoy it. I did think it was good still. Like you said, that second act really slows down everything. But the action's good in it. It doesn't feel too Guy Ritchie, But he and it has a message. And it's pretty clear the message.
Oh, yeah.
We fucked up. We left a lot of people over there,
especially
that we were supposed
the last couple of years was a big.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I think despite its flaws, it's still worth a watch. Don't spend the money to rent it because it's like 20 something bucks now. Wait until either it comes out on something or
just
it
go
drops
watch it
to
illegally
$5
like everybody else does.
Not me. I don't.
Gyllenhaal movie that I really liked was End to Watch.
Of
I thought that was
bro, that's one of my. I'm a big Antoine Fuqua fan. I love all of his movies, but End to Watch hits me, man. That's a really fucking good movie.
Antoine Fuqua, he's so good at action. Like, and man, like I don't think he'll ever get to the levels of Training Day ever again. But dude, he's like rock solid. You know, when you go into an Antoine Fuqua movie, it's pretty rock solid.
It's been a minute. I had my doubts that Training Day holds up.
Oh, that holds up.
I feel like it's a one hitter. You watch it once. I don't think it has replayability. I don't.
I've seen it.
Watch it
I've seen it
tonight,
at least
man.
10 times.
You're like, oh shit.
But you know what he does good? He what he does really well is brothers. Just bros. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
the interaction between two guys, you know, or even a group. Fury.
You really felt
loved
that.
it.
You really felt that in the
Fury
terminal
was
list.
awesome.
With what? What was that, Koba?
I said you really felt the brotherhood in the terminal list.
All right, I have problems with that show too.
But with him and Taylor Kitsch.
Oh, I love Taylor Kitsch. Yeah.
I really
With them
felt
too,
like
yes.
the brotherhood and when it was
Well,
severed.
you felt it coming from Taylor Kitsch's side, not the other side. He was a robot from Get. You know, I wish they would have had him be a little bit more Chris Pratt like at the beginning, so you can measure that loss that he goes through by how he changes into a more stoic kind of a guy. That. I mean, he starts at the same level he ends at with, you know, with his, there's no joy in him really. And the way that he talks to the guys at the beginning is not how it rolls, man. They're bros. And another thing, as soon as that dog detected that shit, they would have been the fuck out. They would have never kept going. I have a few issues with it, but still enjoyed it.
A couple of notes here. First of all, the answer, by the way, for the earlier question was underpaid Negroes. But the second question is that did you guys know that there's an XFL game on right now? The championship game?
Isn't it Dallas, right? I just found out today.
Arlington versus
Arlington.
the DC Defenders. And I don't know how the playoff system in the XFL works, but the Arlington Renegades are 4-6, and they're playing in a championship game against DC, who's 9-1, and somehow Arlington is winning. So that's the state of
Texas.
the XFL.
That rivalry goes back at least to 2021.
Yeah, at least.
I didn't know that thing. I didn't know it was still a thing. I thought the XFL like ended.
No, The Rock bought it.
Yeah, it's been dead and revived a few times. Like obviously it was 2001 when Vince McMahon first did it, and then that failed after 1 year. Then like 20 years later he decided to bring it back, and then COVID hit, so that killed it.
Yeah.
Then The Rock ended up buying it and rebooting it again. So this is XFL Take 3.
Yeah, but the second time he was getting some legs going.
He
There
was
a little
actually
bit of steam behind him.
Yeah, say everyone liked the presentation. Like I said, COVID just came in and killed it before he had a chance to take off.
Do you think they released COVID just to stop him from
to stop Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon is getting too powerful.
Yeah, that's my conspiracy theory.
COVID was an elaborate scam to bring down Vince McMahon.
Bring down Vince McMahon so he wouldn't take over the NFL.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it works.
Well, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks everybody for being here. I don't like hosting live streams. I'd rather just be on it, so I don't have to I need to bring something to talk about quick. People getting their dicks bit off. That's a good subject.
Yeah.
I better you pick the subject. I'll just talk about whatever.
You want to play Limp Bizkit 1999 as our outro?
Oh, no.
Please, no.
Man, does he even have an outro for me? I don't think he does. I got one. I got something to play. Anyway, yeah. So, Jacob, you got anything going on?
Monday, movie review show. We'll be reviewing 3 films, including that Ben Affleck movie I talked about. And then Tuesday, Chris Agor is going to join us. We're going to talk about his G4 film, The Attack of the Show, and a few other things. So, yeah, that's coming up this week on Society Reviews on the YouTube side of things. So,
Cool, but thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for recommending 1992 space movie. We're definitely going to be watching that soon.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring that up on Monday, Society. I'm sure everybody's going to.
Yeah, just Google 1992 space movie, and then you'll get some great results.
You got. Oh, you said you're doing a review for
Commando.
That's it.
Yeah, come to my channel. You know, I usually do modern reviews, but when my baby girl was coming into this world, I kind of tried to pad my videos. So I started doing this thing called the classics and the Copa classics. And the first one was Rocky. And I thought I'd switch it up with an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called Commando. So yeah, it's my Commando review. It's pretty epic. It's my longest one. It's about 15 minutes long. I thoroughly enjoyed making it. And I hope you enjoy watching it. So,
sorry, 15 minutes. You said your longest one. That's the longest video you have?
Yeah, that's the longest video I have. Dude, I try to get in and out. Like, you know, I don't want to stick around too long.
I'm not even going to look at your channel because if your channel is bigger, it's bigger than mine. But if it's bigger than people I know, it's going to upset me. It's going to upset me. I put a lot of... What?
Why?
You know how much effort I put in? I'm the YouTuber's YouTuber. This shit don't happen because easy.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh,
I don't leave... No, 15 minutes. That would be a dream. I have to watch movies with these assholes for over 2 hours and then spend hours and hours editing it to make him sound funny. Anyway, Yeti.
Yeah, that you take all my goddamn jokes from?
Never happened. See how angry he gets? I have to edit all this shit out.
That's what I got to deal with every single day.
Yeti, you got anything, brother?
What do I got? Oh, I've got a whole bunch of new roasts on my channel. Check it out. And I'll have a new Yeti files out in the next couple days.
What the fuck is a Yeti file?
Like a fake mockumentary that.
Oh yeah, that's a cool idea. Never heard of anything like that before.
Yeah, neither have I. So I decided to do it.
Not Mad's Animal Kingdom, where I explain what a rhinosaur is and all the facts about it.
Yeah,
Mark,
I'm not going into animals.
Mark, what's up with you, man?
Oh, I do what I do. You know, come by and check me out. But I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. To the women out there, enjoy your day because soon those other people will be coming to try to claim that as well. You know,
they did in Canada.
Yeah, so, yeah. So enjoy your day, moms. Much love. We love you here at the dump.
Yeah, if you aborted your kid, you don't count. Sit down.
Yeah.
And if your kid's under a month, you don't count.
Plugging my channel instead of saying Happy Mother's Day.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? Why doesn't she count?
What?
You know what?
No.
Happy Mother's Day, Jana.
I don't know who that is.
Who?
It's my wife in the chat.
Oh,
you're married?
Is she still here?
Yeah, well, I claim I'm married. She doesn't.
That happens. Well, as for me, let's see. We premiered a new movies with Matt. We did Ninja Terminator. A dude named Jaguar takes the panties off of a chick with his toes.
I wasn't there, so it doesn't matter. Go watch it.
Oh man, what else? I got another one in that I got to start working on that movie with Brahma's friend in it about
that
bugs or no pterodactyls, right? That had
the
AIDS.
pterodactyl AIDS.
Yeah, it's a weird movie. I gotta edit that one. Other than that, nothing has inspired me to do any more videos. So
have you guys peeped Velocipaster yet?
Oh hell yeah! Are you kidding me?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was on that line of being too self-aware that it was shit for not. You know what I mean? Don't do it on purpose. Doesn't help.
It's got to be bad. Their intentions have to be to make something good, but it's just terrible.
Anyway,
There's authenticity.
Go ahead and unbuckle my little meow meows, because if you're not being beamed up,
you're eating chocolate.
Motherfucker, you're the only one up here that know.
Yeah, his name is Monkeys Mo. He is running the Mud Dumb Show, teaching the judges how to high five.
2 theme songs.
He watches
and I wrote one of them
movies
for
and
you.
shows.